Welcome in to Blue Jays today, folks, where tonight we are looking for a bounce back. It's been a rough couple days for Toronto Blue Jays fans, man. Saturday was bad, Sunday was arguably worse, and then yesterday, I mean, that was just a culmination of all of it, right? Bad pitching and bad offense. 7-0. Are you kidding me? Like, that just cannot happen right now, man. So the Toronto Blue Jays, even though they were feeling good a couple days ago, now the momentum has completely left them. This is a must-win ball game.
Yes,
if there's any April ball game that's must-win, it's the one that saves you from going back to 500 and retakes the momentum. We got Chris Bassitt, the ace right now on the team, on the bump for the Toronto Blue Jays, and Ronel Blanco, who even though he did no hit us last year, is off to a rocky start. This is the time to pounce. Welcome into Blue Jays today.
Welcome in, everybody. Shout out to everybody who's in here right now. Leah, Katie Flowers Smith, Laura Lee, Roger, John K. Yeah, this is a must-win, like Nick's saying, because I do not want... Oh, no.
Ow.
Oh, no. Is it hot?
Yeah, it's
hot.
hot.
No. Oh, no. This is one where we don't want to lose for sure, and you don't want to lose this series. You don't want to have a 4-game losing streak this early, because you can see how quickly things have changed, and I know it's early, blah, 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 but we really need something, and we have to do it today with a lineup that's a little bit different, and honestly, a lineup that's really, really thin. Speaking of which, here it is, everybody. Bo Bichette's going to be leading off for your Toronto Blue Jays. He's looking awesome. Love what the kid's doing this year. I say kid like he's, you know, young. We're probably the same age, if not a little bit. He's a little bit older than me. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. DHing today, getting off his feet from first base. Then you got Andres Jimenez batting third at second base. Yeah, batting third at second base. He's cooled off immensely. This is what's crazy today, what I realized today, folks. He still leads the team in home runs, and he hasn't hit one since March. So that's your 3-hitter, I guess. Springer is batting fourth in right field. He's been cooling off a little bit. Hopefully he gets something going against his former team. Alejandro Kirk up to the 5 spot. Alan Roden down to the 6 spot. He's batting .220 with an OPS 616. Hoping to get something going with him soon. Will Wagner, same thing, man. He's got to get going. He's been cooking a little bit lately, but he's got to do better than a .224 batting average. Still trying to find himself. Ernie Clement batting .212. And then Nathan Lucas batting .185. Just in terms of batting average, folks, after Springer, no one's hitting over .234. So that's going to be a real tough lineup to even without the home run ball. Now we got to string hits together with those guys. So we're hoping that somebody gets cooking, because Chris Bassitt is going to give you every opportunity in the world. He's pitching today. He's coming off a 5-inning shutout, 10 strikeout ball against the Atlanta Braves. This Houston Astros lineup, even though they scored 7 runs last night, they've been cold too. So let's hope that we get another repeat performance against these guys.
They are cold, but obviously last night we're heating up. They got Altuve leading things off, Alvarez batting 2, Paredes 3, Pena 4, Walker's going to be 5. He's off to a very, very slow start. Rogers 6, Diaz 7, Myers 8, and then Smith 9. Definitely not the Houston Astros lineup, you know, from a couple of years ago where it was just stacked top to bottom 1 through 9, but still a lot of guys that are relatively tough outs. On the bump, I brought it up earlier, Ronel Blanco, no hit us last year, had a very good season last year. So far, I mean, 3-4 starts in, not the best. I hate to say it, but if there's a bounce back game incoming for Ronel Blanco, it's against a Anthony Santander-less Toronto Blue Jays lineup.
Yeah, I'd be looking at this lineup and licking my chops, especially when I consider I no-hit these guys last year. Maybe he was cheating. We can all say that, but regardless, he does do pretty good against us. The big key for the Blue Jays in this one, when I remember from the last time that he pitched against us, was a changeup on the edges. That was getting a ton of swing and misses from the Toronto Blue Jays. We got to be looking upstairs. Got to be looking for the fastball, because that changeup is virtually unhittable. That's his go-to pitch. So without further ado, let's give our score predictions. Everybody in the chat, let us know who do you think is going to win this one, and what will the final score be. We're going to take a look at these lines from Betway, and as well give you our score predictions too.
Hey guys, time for a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video. Hit your picks and knock it out of the park with Betway. Scan the QR code down below or click the link in the description to join the action. Available in Ontario only, must be 19 years older to participate, and guys, please bet responsibly. Now, back to the content.
Shout out to Betway, everybody, for being absolutely phenomenal. There are the lines right there. Kind of nuts, actually, in my opinion, that the Astros are underdogs. I get.
Oh, hold on. I was supposed to flip it. I was supposed
Oh, you're supposed to. Okay, I was gonna.
Blue Jays are on top.
I was gonna say, like, they're giving Chris Bassitt a lot of respect. Which I do appreciate, and I do think that we need to factor in that Chris Bassitt is a different guy right now, and I think that there is a reason to believe that it's going to continue with him. But the problem is that he could have a really good start, and it still might not even matter if we're not putting on runs. Fuck. I mean, it's under 8.5 for sure. You know, how much under after that? What do you think?
Yeah, no, I like the under, because I think Chris Bassitt is going to do good work today. He just feels different, just like another tier level than Gosman this year. Maybe that's crazy to say. Just he feels different. The Blue Jays lineup is a B lineup. I would be taking the under if it was 8.5. Absolutely. That's why it's the favorite right there. So.
Yeah, we got a lot of low-scoring affairs in here. 5-1 Astros, 5-1 Jays, 8-3 Blue Jays, 5-4 Blue Jays, 4-2 Jays, 4-3 Jays, 4-2 Jays. So again, a lot of people thinking that Toronto is going to end up winning this one. Yeah, ultimately, like I actually don't know if they are, you know.
I said that we would win this one in the Blue Jays Today show, so I'm going to stick with that, and I'm going to say we win this one. It's very low scoring, though. My goodness. Like, I mean, there's no Tyler Heineman or Miles Straw down in the bottom part of the lineup. We're literally playing, like, all of our, like, not-so-good bench guys right now, as well as no Anthony Santander, even though he wasn't doing that good to begin with. God. I'm going to go something wild here and say we win this one 2-1. I'm going to say we win this one 2-1. Chris Bassitt's going to give up 1 run, 6 innings pitched, and we're going to throw out all the elite guys in that bullpen, finally, because they need to get some effing work in. Let's go. That's what I'm saying, y'all. 6-1, or 3-1, or excuse me, what am I saying? 2-1 Blue Jays.
2-1 Jays.
And we split so far in the series.
All right. Yeah, fair enough, guys. Fair enough. Also, hockey game is on right now. Currently, Toronto Maple Leafs up 2-0, everybody. We'll keep you updated as that game goes on. We actually have it on, like, literally right underneath the baseball game as well. I imagine that a lot of people are going to be watching that one tonight as well.
So if you hear us reacting, it may not be for the Blue Jays. Right now, yeah, it is 2-0. That's awesome. Leafs look like they are tiers above the Ottawa Senators to begin this series.
No, they actually look like really good.
Really good.
In this, yeah, again, small sample size. We're a game and, you know, a third in at this point.
Yeah.
But this looks like a series that they definitely should have. It's going to be interesting to see, like, assuming they do move on up against Tampa or Florida, like, those are different animals.
Yeah. And honestly, you're hoping. I guess if you're hoping as Leafs fans, you let me know. I would assume you'd want Florida gone. You want to face Tampa.
Yeah, I think that's like. I think everyone in the league wants Florida gone. And then it's just up against Tampa again. But then it's always this argument where it's like, okay, well then Tampa just beat Florida.
Yeah.
So it's like, obviously they are fucking elite right now.
And it's like 2 years ago when they were like, we want Florida. And you got fucking smoked.
Yes, and you got smoked by them, right? So, yeah, ultimately, it really doesn't matter who you end up with. They're going to be really, really good. And, it, you know, just how are you going to be looking when you get there? And
Beacock says, sorry, everyone, but I'm a Sens fan. That's fair. I mean, I realize just because we're the Toronto Blue Jays, that doesn't mean that only Toronto fans are watching. It's all of Canada. So I imagine there's Edmonton Oilers fans. You know, there's Sens fans, like you're saying, Canadian fans. So, yeah. It should be a lot of us, but we're Toronto. We're Toronto bandwagoners.
We are Toronto, yeah, very clear bandwagoners. I mean, I almost like it's like I don't watch it all, and then the playoffs come around, and now I watch, and that's just the way of it. 69 people in here, nice. If you haven't already done so, hit that like button, guys. Can we get up to 69 likes? Game should be starting. I think it's 8:10.
8:10, yeah.
Right. So, yeah, game should be starting momentarily, folks. We are getting back to the coverage. Right now.
Yankees losing. You love to see it. Okay, there we go. What's the score right there for the Yankees? Because obviously we're chasing them down, but our, you know, we had the lead. It's gone, and now how many games are we behind the Yankees? I actually haven't looked at the standings today.
2, 3. I think they have 14 wins.
Yeah, 14-9. We're third. Oh no.
Yeah.
Boston's starting to heat up. 6-4 in their last 10.
It was going to happen eventually, right? What's Boston's record now?
They are 13-11. We're 12-11. So we gotta have Boston lose. You know, and this is the scary part. We kind of talked about on the Blue Jays Today show, where it's like, Yeah, we're 12 and 11, but we're kind of lucky because our run differential is -10.
Yes, yeah, and we're correct me if I'm wrong, but like we are going up against New York and Boston in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah,
right?
literally the next two series is New York,
Is New York,
away,
Boston.
Boston at our home.
Yup.
You know what's crazy? Tampa Bay, 9 and 13, but a plus run differential of 8. So
Wow. That's not good either.
That's
You
not
know,
good.
it's
Even though they're down there,
it's
they're
like,
gonna be.
They're
pesky.
still like playing decent baseball. They're
So
not
when
an
you
easy
lose
win.
to them, or when they lose, it's tight. But when you beat them,
Yeah.
how's that? That's how. It works.
No.
When they beat you, they spank
Yeah.
you. But then when you lose, when they lose, it's barely a win.
All right, everybody, getting to the ball game right now. Ronel Blanco taking the mound. Jose Altuve. I always forget that this guy is an outfielder now.
I know, right? Crazy.
Like, why did they do that again? Was that just a
It's-
pure necessity thing, or
I think it's because. Let's see, they had Brendan Rodgers.
like it's
there.
not like
I
he
think they
played a
wanted more-
super demanding position,
No,
anyways.
I think they wanted to more versatility in the infield because they got Paredes. They were. I thought the initial idea was to bring back Alex Bregman and then you put him in left field, but then they didn't get him back. So then what was? I don't know. It's one of those weird ones. Why do you move a Gold Glover out there? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know,
I don't
man.
know.
All right,
Don't ask
Ronel
me.
Blanco taking the bump right now. Bo Bichette up for Toronto.
Eat, pray, love the Leafs. There you go. First pitch to Bobo, go boom boom. Is going to be upstairs for ball one. Let's go, folks. Let's get a W today. Let's get a W. I am tired of losing. Let's get on the board early.
Man, the 0 home runs are really starting to piss me off.
Oh, swing and a miss, a slider down and away. Again, like I mentioned off the top, can't be chasing off speeds, can't be doing anything like that. Sliders, changeups, none of that. Here's the 1-1, and he chases another slider.
Another one again. 1 and 2 right now on Bo Bichette.
Oh boy. Oh yeah.
Take these guys down.
Hot take is the lineup today. I said Jays won't go 500 for the rest of the season 1 week ago. Wow, that would be terrible, man.
Yeah, that would be horrendous.
I would be depressed.
Yeah, like, look, I hope that that's just not true. I hope you're wrong.
Yeah, literally, yeah, that's depressing, Steven. That is depressing.
I was telling Adam before we started streaming that, I mean, like, you don't want to go back to 500.
Oh, he
that's going to be a
pops it
pop-up.
up.
That's going to be an out.
Right
you know,
to the third
especially, you know, that would be 4 losses in a row. That would be, you know, you got New York and you got Boston up next. I mean, like, we were thinking, like, 3 days ago that we were going to be able to escape April and be okay. And then if you lose today, it's like, oh shit,
Right, this
we
was
might
April.
not be okay.
Because remember, like, if we're trying to escape April, at the floor, 500.
500, yeah.
You know?
And
All right,
then you're up against some tough competition. All right, Vladdy.
Here's Vladdy Daddy. Pitches, swings at a slider. Okay,
Wow.
he's throwing the off speed early. Let's go, Daddy. Also, guys, very soon we're going to have some Vladdy 500 Club t-shirts dropping very, very soon. Vladdy De Niro, Vladdy Money. They're going to be dropping soon. Honestly, out of all the merchandise that we've ever created, I'm going to be honest, this is my favorite one. Like, it actually looks fire. It actually looks like something I'd wear out, you know, at a bar, wear out at a club. Like, it looks
look
pretty
sweet.
clean.
1 and 1.
Gonna be
That
ground
is
outs.
going to be a hard hit ground ball straight to the third baseman, and you're gone.
2 gone very quickly. 8 pitches, excuse me. Just updating. Also, if you're just tuning in, 75 people in here. We are also watching the Leafs game. Right now, it's 1:04 into the first. Ottawa still out shooting Toronto like they did last game, but Toronto just, I think the Toronto chances are much better. They've been much more competitive. All right, here is Jimenez. First pitch gonna be outside for ball 1. Yeah, he's cooled off immensely, dude. He's batting 198 with an OPS of 635.
It's like
it's so cold.
it's not good, right? Like this is all.
That's a changeup.
You know, this is the type of Jimenez production that we all expected.
Yeah.
And I think it's like he's getting the fan base is kind of forgetting about him a little bit because he is still leading the team in home runs.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, well,
we can't get on him.
yeah, like,
like,
and this is ultimately what I thought that he was going to do anyways. The
Right.
fact that we're putting him third, though, like,
that just goes to show, like, imagine if we didn't sign Santander. how ass our lineup would look.
Dan Santander's not even fucking playing
And he's
good
not even
right now.
playing. He's not
1
even
and
playing.
2 on Andres Jimenez. Also, Leafs applying a ton of pressure right now.
Oh yeah, I saw Matthews screaming at someone. I'm not like fully watching that, but I looked down and saw him screaming. I don't know what for. 1 and 2. And he
That
flares
is
it
going to
out.
be a 1-2-3 inning right there for the Toronto Blue Jays. 12 pitches for Ronel Blanco. Kind of some ugly swings right there. Felt like he had them off balance the whole time. Let's see what Chris Bassitt has to offer.
Dude, this was the recipe last time, and it's clear the Jays' game plan is to swing and try to attack a fastball early, but all they got were sliders and changeups.
Yeah, literally.
I think he threw one fastball, and that was to Bo Bichette off the top, establishing it, and then the rest of the way just sliders, changeups. So time to make a second inning adjustment, folks. Like,
Seriously.
clearly
Rudy
the
in
game
here
plan.
saying, I'm eating Taco Bell. Hey, throwback to last live stream, guys, where we said,
Yeah.
if you want, we will do some, I think it was pizza tier rankings that we were suggesting. Obviously, you got to get it for us. But
Yeah.
but we'd be happy to do it, guys.
Yeah.
I've always thought that that'd be like so fun. Like I have a guilty pleasure whenever I like watch food reviews and shit like that on
Right.
TikTok and whatnot. I don't know. I like them.
Bro, yeah, like, again, if imagine if we had a food delivery sponsor and we could just rate food all fucking, like, every live stream we just rate food.
Yeah, we could.
You know?
We got to pitch this to our guy because we could. We'd rate the food. We can make it specifically like we are trying. Local Toronto places.
Yeah.
Right. It's
Yeah.
like this isn't like we're trying fucking pizza. No, like this is like
A local Toronto,
the spot.
yeah.
On East End that really does like. I don't even
great
fucking know, like,
reviews,
yeah. Jamaican
popular.
patties so
Oh,
well.
hell
or
yeah.
something.
Hell yeah.
Something, right?
I'd be down. Okay, here we go. Chris Bassitt Hound on the mound. And Will Wagner over there at first base. Just got a glimpse out. I read off the lineup, and I forgot he was fucking playing first base. It'll be interesting. 0.77 ERA, a whip of 1.07. Very nice.
This is right now the best player on the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Don't take my word for it. Look at the WAR.
I'm pretty sure the WAR. Yeah, the WAR.
He
right?
is
He's number 1.
Yeah. So I did a short video, just yesterday. So prior to yesterday's game, but it was the top 5 WAR leaders for the Toronto Blue Jays. I don't know what happened necessarily with yesterday with how they switched, but can you name off the 5?
I believe it'd be. And I didn't watch your short, so
Okay.
this will be.
Can you do it in order too? That's even more difficult.
Yeah, I'll try to get the 5 here. So
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it is. One of them is Jimenez. Straw. Bassitt. Deals 0-1. That's strike. I'm gonna say Gosman, and I'll throw out. Who else would make sense?
I think have you already said 5? Was that 5?
Bassitt, Gosman, Straw, Heineman, Jimenez. Yeah, okay, that's my 5.
Deals on Altuve. That one's gonna be
And-
poked.
oh!
And fuck. I think we'll get him though.
No, we won't.
We won't.
No, like Wagner dove to his right, bounced off his glove, went to the second baseman, and Jimenez threw it, and nobody was on the bag. Now, what's Jimenez pointing to? Yeah, and when Wagner, that's just inexperience there. I mean, also, he bobbled the ball. We're getting another look at this. Wagner knocks it down, and... Okay, so Wagner needed to let Chris Bassitt to do that. That was Wagner inexperienced at first base, not knowing the pitcher's coming over to cover.
Yup.
All right, so what was I close? Was I close?
Yes, you were close. There's like you're not right.
No,
but
no.
you got what'd you get?
So I obviously got Bassitt.
Yeah, you got Bassitt. I'll give you that one for free. That one's gonna be hit
To left
into the
field.
outfield,
Oh, and
and
it
that's gonna
falls.
find grass.
Wow.
And just like that, we are in a pickle. Fuck me. Please
Oh
don't be
my
one of these.
God.
Like I'm actually begging you.
And that was a weak jam
Yeah.
shot too. Like that was a in on the hands. Oh, big. That's lucky.
That's just so
man.
lucky, dude. I'm just actually begging you, like, don't blow it open in
I
the
know.
first. Please don't do that to me.
Okay, so which top 5 were or weren't?
Okay, so I'll tell you. I'm not gonna tell you which ones were, but I'll tell you how many you got right. So you got him right. You got him right. You got him right. You got 3 correct.
Okay.
That's going to be in there for a strike on Paredes.
I said Gosman, right?
You said Gosman, yes.
I thought I saw Tyler Heineman up there, but I'm not 100%. Is it Tyler Heineman? Can you tell me that? Is he top 5?
You make one more adjustment to your thing without me giving any hints, and then if you know, then I'll.
It's like
I'll
that cup game on TikTok. That one's fouled away. 0-2. You know when they like move it around? They're like, now you got this many.
Yeah.
All right.
0-2 on Isaac Paredes, by the way. Double play would fucking slap right now.
Let's do, just for shits, let's remove Gosman and let's put Jeff Hoffman.
You have 3 correct.
Okay, so it wasn't Kevin Gosman. So wow, who the fuck else is it? I'm gonna think around the team. Oh, let's put Kirk in there instead of Jeff Hoffman. Here comes the 0-2. We actually needed something right here. That one's fouled away. Kirk?
You have 3 correct.
Oh, shit. Who am I missing, y'all? Who am I missing? Let's see. Okay, well let's put Bo Bichette. Let's put Bo Bichette in that spot.
So that's instead of
Kirk, and like the spot I keep swapping out.
0-2 time call by the batter. You have 4 correct.
Okay, so it is Bo Bichette. So defense, not hurting him right now. I don't think it's Vladdy, because I'm pretty sure I remember seeing Vladdy pretty low. Oh, George Springer instead of let's do George Springer instead of Heineman.
You have 3 correct.
Okay, so it is Heineman. Okay, so then
It's 1-2 right now on Paredes, everybody.
so I know it's Bassitt. So Straw and who's my other one? Jimenez. Okay, instead of Straw, let's do 1 and 2. Okay, so instead of Straw, let's do Vladdy. Deals. Oh, God, that's into right field. That's going to be caught by Springer.
Going to be an out, but Altuve is going to advance. So opportunity right now for a sac fly in the first.
Instead of Straw, Vladdy.
Okay, so sorry. Now it's getting complicated for me right now.
So I think currently right now I'm guessing Bassitt, Vladdy, Bo, Jimenez, and Heineman.
You have 4 correct.
Okay, so it's not Vladdy. Who the fuck is it?
Let me just double check my short right now.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm not throwing you off.
1 out here. We have runners at first and third. Altuve advanced on the tag. That one's going to miss inside. Bassitt now. That's just his 10th pitch. Double plays in order. That's a way to get out of it. You need a strikeout or a pop-up or a double play right now. No shot Jimenez in top 5. Maybe he fell out because he was up there early. Who else would it be? Oh, nice breaking ball in the outside corner. That's that slow curveball. 40% whiff rate.
Okay, so I kind of misled you a little bit because I did actually put 6 in my top 5.
Okay.
Because of
Well, they're tied or something?
Yeah, they were tied. And so I'll give you this one back for free. I forgot that I had George Springer in there. He is in there.
Okay.
1-1 on Pena.
Okay, good pitch there on the outside corner. 92, 1-2. So George Springer, Chris Bassitt, Bo Bichette, Tyler Heineman, and who? Yeah, that 5th spot is the one I've been. Because those 4 are right, but the 5th spot is what we're looking for. Oh wow, that almost came back in.
Hit him.
Jimmy Garcia?
No.
Bowden Francis?
No.
Who the fuck is it?
I mean, I think you've said all of them now at one point or another. You just have never put them all together. 2-2 on Pena.
Straw?
Deals.
I feel like I got rid of him.
Yeah, Straw's there.
Okay,
So
that's why, yeah.
So I'll tell you now the official list, and this is before yesterday's game, so God only knows if things have adjusted or anything like that. But Miles Straw and Bo Bichette were tied for 5th. Then George Springer was 4th. Then a tie for 2nd, because 2nd and 3rd, right? You have the tie for 2nd being Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Tyler Heineman. And then 1st was Chris Bassitt.
Okay.
That one's going to be fouled off again by Jeremy Pena. So a kind of a wild, zany group of characters. Honestly, the fact that Heineman's up there and, and Bassitt was leading the team in WAR by almost double Vladdy, because Vladdy was at 0.7, Heineman was at 0.7, Bassitt was at 1.3.
That's wild.
So almost double what those guys were doing.
That's wild.
Yeah,
what a squad.
What a squad. 2-2 right now on Jeremy Pena.
All right, Bassitt deals going outside. He gets a ground ball. Can he make the play? Can he make the play?
No.
And he's not going to make the play. It's 1-0 Houston.
Fuck, and no out.
Wow. Nope.
No out.
Runners at 1st and 2nd still.
Runners at 1st and 3rd.
Wait, what? No.
Oh, 1st and 2nd. My bad.
Well, there we go.
Just a little dribbler on the ground. See, that's again. This is one of these weird bullshit hits. Like, that's a weird bullshit hit. Alvarez was a weird bullshit hit.
Granted,
even Altuve is a weird bullshit hit where it's like bouncing off of Will Wagner.
I guess though, like, weird bullshit hits are not to like, I'm also there, right there with you in the misery. But I guess weird bullshit hits are more likely against somebody like a Chris Bassitt who is throwing some junky ass garbage all over the place.
It's just like, you strung 3 bullshit hits together, and now it's 1-0.
Yeah.
Because the out was that advanced Altuve was a sac fly or not? Yeah. Sac fly. You didn't really score him, but he advanced to 3rd. Okay. Oh, and now we're throwing a curveball. We're inside. I don't.
That's 17 pitches.
Bassitt's pitching actually kind of decent.
No, that was a replay.
Oh, it was a replay.
That's the thing about not actively watching the game. I thought the Leafs just scored again. 1-0 on Walker. Please do not hit a tank.
Here's the 1-0. He deals going inside. That's going to be a grounder up the middle. Oh, another bullshit hit.
That is bullshit.
Off the bag.
That is some actual bullshit.
Off the fucking bag.
Okay, that's like some real fucking bullshit.
Man. Okay, this is just unlucky bullshit, man. Unlucky bullshit. What the? First you get a base hit off of Will Wagner's glove. Then you get a jam shot mistake bloop in the left. Then you get a dribbler down 3rd base line that you beat out. Then you get a grounder off the 2nd base bag, and it's 2-0 Astros just like that. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
All right.
Still in it. 1 out still. Like, oh, you're not going to give us that at all, man? Come on.
We need a little help here,
Okay, come on. We're getting very unlucky right here, chat. Give us that.
Thank you.
93 people in here right now. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already, man. We might be in this for the long haul. This is a bunch of bull crap. 1-1. 21st pitch for Bassitt coming up. Still 1 out. Foul. 1-2. Let's go. Let's get the K. Yeah, what the hell, man?
What the hell, dude? That's what I'm thinking right now. And again, like, now he's at 21 pitches and 2 runs are in. Sack fly is still available. You need the K.
Yeah, K is mandatory right here. 1-2. Oh, Lord. And then, no, it's
that's 3-0.
It will be 3-0. Yeah, that's a fly out to left field. Sack fly. Yeah, obviously beats it easily. 3-0. Yep. My God. What? Like, we need this, man. It's only 1 inning. Again, a sack fly. Like, they haven't really gotten a hold of Bassitt. That was probably the hardest hit ball, and it was an out.
Literally. No, I mean, like, I don't even think he's pitching horrendously.
No, he's pitching good.
Yeah.
And he's also got 22 pitches. Like, obviously, he let up a cookie there because he's tired. But shout out to Scoring right here, who just gifted 5 Blue Jays Today memberships. Big W's in the chat for Scoring, everybody.
W's in the chat.
Absolutely. Thank you, Scoring. Appreciate you, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. W's. Big shout out to Joseph, Big Hog Hockey, Donna, Roger. No, it wasn't Roger. Leah, and there's Jimenez
big
with the
time
grab.
play. Gets
Let's
the out.
go.
We'll be right back, team.
Wow. Finally.
Bad inning.
Just a collection of unlucky garbage, man. I really don't blame anybody. I mean, it was a collection of garbage. The only person who really kind of messed up there was Will Wagner. But I mean, the kid's what? How many innings has he played at first base in his life? I would say over under, including spring training, let's say, over under 65 and a half. That might be an under. Like, dude barely plays first. 65 and a half, what do you guys think? Is that over and under, or was that too low? Because how much did he play last year? Did he play? No, he didn't really play. He didn't play any first last year. Yeah, that's just the nature of baseball. The only thing that's keeping my joy up is the Leafs. Yeah, I gotta ride that bandwagon hard. Hard bandwagon ride. With how the bats are going, this game is probably over. Yeah, well, listen. It's very clear, and I'm just sitting on my, I was gonna say couch, I'm not, I'm sitting on this office chair. It's very clear Ronel Blanco is gonna be pitching with his off speed and his breaking stuff very early in the counts. I saw one fastball to Bo Bichette that missed upstairs, and the rest were off speed downstairs, and he got us all to chase and roll over. So, and pop up. So, what does that mean the Blue Jays have to do? You have to set your sights upstairs. You can't be looking middle down, because if it's middle down, it's probably an off speed, and you're going to miss. This looks clown-like so far. Leah. The clown nose is over there, but I cannot yet. I still have hope. Am I crazy? Probably. Yeah, Blanco's been bad this year too. That's facts, Chris. Like, look, maybe it's just he's great against the Jays, but we'll see. Okay, George Springer batting .349. Let's go. Blanco to Springer. It's going to be a slider away. What'd I tell you? Eyesight upstairs. Eyesight upstairs. Because then you can hit the fastball, and then you can hit on a mistake pitch. 1-0. Okay, he took that one all the way. That was breaking away, but honestly, not a bad one if he wanted to offer at that. Vladimir has to hit a homer today. Bro, multiple people have to hit homers today now. 1-1. No, you don't go for that. Did he go? He went 1-2. Do not swing at things downstairs. There's so much happening. It's only the second inning. I know. Do not swing at anything downstairs. Here we go. Here's the 1-2. And we got a 95 down the middle, but it was 2 strikes. Shout out to Ann Beacock with the $10 dono saying, let the bats come alive tonight. And W's in chat for Ann, by the way. Everybody W's in the chat. And you're absolutely right. We need them to come alive. Here's the 1-2. You're an MVP, Ann. Good take there. Way to leave that one alone. And shout out to Roger Lambert for gifting a one Blue Jays Today membership. W's in the chat for our 2 donors right here.
Legends,
Roger
bro.
and Ann.
Legends. George Springer, 2-2. Blanco had a nice little nap
2-2
in the bottom of the first.
There you go. George is doing a good job. You gotta leave the stuff low. You gotta not swing at it, because that's gonna kill us. Oh, that's gonna frustrate the fuck out of me. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Okay, 3-2. Same mentality. I wouldn't be shocked if this guy threw you a slider. I wouldn't be shocked. Full count. And he did, and you just looked at it. You just looked at it.
Wow.
What are we doing?
You were doing so good right up until then, George.
Even if that was a fastball, which is why maybe you're not swinging, that would still start in the zone. Like,
I don't know,
that was
man.
not
Yo,
good. That
quick
wasn't good.
shout out here to Daniela Castro, who just gifted 5 more Blue Jays Today memberships. Welcome in, everybody. We appreciate all of you. And Alejandro Kirk, what are we doing, camera guy? And they just made a crazy play. They just made a crazy play. I only saw the tail end of it, but Pena was flying across my screen.
Doing a Derek Jeter.
And, yep, it is 2 outs, just like that.
But Dobby is in the chat for Daniela, man, with the 5 gifted memberships. That's 11 gifted memberships in the second inning, and we're losing 3-0. Vibes are high in Toronto, maybe not for the Jays.
Oh, my goodness. That actually was phenomenal.
He pulled a Derek Jeter. My goodness.
That was crazy. You did not need to make it look that elite when it was Kirk running.
You could have fully stopped, planted, and threw, but okay. That is going to be a beautiful curve slider, excuse me, on the outside corner for strike 1. Dobby's in the chat, guys. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
so
the Blue
much.
Jays may suck, but the chat does not. Agreed there, Chris. 0-1 on Alan Roden. Blanco fires. That is going to be going foul. I mean, they're going to get some. Yeah, they're going to get some bullshit. Like, give me some weird voodoo for us.
Fuck, man. Things have not been going our way right now.
No, they have not
at all. Give me the Leafs game back. Is it back? I might have just wished it. I think it's coming back, y'all. I think it's coming back. What are we doing?
Taking a second.
So, Leafs game, puck battle win percentage. Damn, Leafs are winning the puck battles. There you go. That's the difference maker right there.
Yeah,
that's a big difference maker.
0-2 on Alan Roden. Deals. That is gonna
be a play. No, it's in play, and that's out.
Dude.
Wow.
Looking at the Toronto Blue Jays OPS numbers is so fucking depressing because they're all so low with no home runs.
Yeah.
It's like whenever they flash over, like they flash up the guy's stats when they're, swinging, and it's like, oh yeah, Alan Roden, 600 OPS.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, like unless
happened?
Unless you are Luis Arias or Ichiro, where you're batting like 300, 350 with crazy on base, your OPS numbers will not look good if you don't hit home runs.
That's the thing. Yeah, you need extra base hits.
Yeah.
You need extra base hits, and like our guys just are not hitting for extra bases right now, other than fucking George Springer and Miles Straw. Like that's and Tyler Heineman.
That's not a recipe for success.
No. The fact that like arguably our 3 best hitters are been Tyler Heineman, Miles Straw, and George Springer is like honestly pure comedy.
Yeah, and they could be really good too if the other. Well, Vladdy's doing really good, and Bo's doing okay without the homers. Like if he had homers, he'd be above 800 OPS.
100%. Yeah, definitely. But could say that about everyone.
Everybody.
Right?
Yeah. All right, Hazel May welcoming us back into the bottom of the second. Hopefully this inning is a less bullshit.
SP says apparently the Jays have faced the best pitching so far. Now I did see something in the pregame saying that up until this point the Toronto Blue Jays have faced the highest velocity out of any pitchers so far. But then that begs the question, is part of the game plan to just burn us with fastballs? Is that part of it? Or is it that we're just running into these high velo guys and they're choosing to do that more? I don't know, but
yeah, like, and also the whole argument of like, well, we're running the hard pitching. Sure, we are running the hard pitching. Yeah. Maybe that's part of the reason why we're hitting home runs, but we have to against the good pitching in the playoffs.
And that's the thing, like, we're also part of the problem.
Yeah, and also too, we have a good pitching staff for the most part, the top end guys, and if we're going up against their top end guys, we have to win those games. It's just that simple. We have to win those games.
1-0 on Myers. Max Scherzer talking right now to Miles Straw.
1-0. That's low. 2-0. Here we go. Let's have a clean inning. It's going to be 8-9 in the top of the order. We'd want to leave it at that. Leave it at that. All right. 2-0. Bassitt deals. That's a strike.
2-1 on Myers. 105 people watching. If you guys haven't already done so, please hit the like button and subscribe to Blue Jays Today. Jake Myers, kind of similarly, as I was just bringing up, great batting average. His OPS is like 635 right now because he's not hitting bombs,
Yeah, this guy doesn't hit any homers.
which is good for us.
We'll take it. 2-2. Also, we are watching the Leafs game. If anyone is just tuning in, it is 18:26 into the second. They're winning 2-0. 2-2. Anyone else watching Leafs game? I know some people said, but anyone else? 2-2. Fouled that one off. Bassitt Hound for Cy Young. That's the thing. Based on this team, we need Cy Young pitchers.
Literally, yeah.
That's it, man.
You need Cy Young stuff, and I mean, sadly, his ERA is now getting inflated.
Yeah.
Not all his fault, but
It's going to be a grounder. This
that should be an out, and
Yep.
thank you. All right, one gone.
Sweet. No leadoff base runner this time. Now it's going to be Smith, Cam Smith, who came over in the Kyle Tucker trade. He was one of their top prospects, and well, maybe they're hoping that he'll be a top prospect here. Or elite, is what I should be saying. Ooh, a little slapper by Ottawa, gobbled up by Stolars. Grounder, and here he is
give me
again.
another one.
Easy.
Hell yeah, two gone.
All right, there you go. That's it. Let's have a bounce back game. Let's get Altuve here. You know, keep him under 40 pitches. Here we go. It's our year for the Maple Leafs. It really feels that way, eh? I mean, here's the thing. Like, maybe I'm going to jinx them by saying this, but this is the easiest matchup they've had, maybe since the Canadians back in the COVID year, but this is the easiest matchup they've had in the 9 straight years they've made playoffs.
Well, you can't even say the Canadians in the COVID year
Because they did go to the finals.
They went to the finals,
but at the
right?
time, it was like, wow, here we go.
Yeah, yeah. It
You know,
felt like
it
this
felt like
is going to be
this.
a cake walkthrough. But you know, that's the thing. I don't even know if, like, I have mixed feelings about this. Bassitt fires on Altuve. That one's going to be fouled off. Like, I have mixed feelings about whether or not I want cake matchups in the playoffs or not for my team.
Right, because then you don't want him to slow down.
That's the thing.
You want him to ramp
It's
up.
like, you know, I'd feel like, again, like, you know, you beat Ottawa. That's awesome. You know, like, that's going to be so good for you. 0-1 on Altuve deals. That one is ripped.
Oh, and here's Ernie again.
Straight to Ernie. And Ernie Clement making some plays out there, dude.
That's so. Hey, listen, Ernie isn't swinging the bat right now, but I fucking love his defense.
That is, listen, that's the one thing that you can't, you know, deny about the Toronto Blue Jays, man. Like, we might not be able to hit tanks, we might not be able to score any runs, but goddamn, we can play some good defense, bro.
Okay, clean inning, love it, good. Leaving Alvarez to lead off next inning.
Yeah, point being, it's like, you know that the team that they go to next, should they move on here, is going to be frickin' battle tested.
Oh, yeah.
And it feels like, that's the thing, you don't want them to, like, you almost want them to go through the ringer every time.
Also,
so they're going to be that much better.
Is it Yarncroak? I don't even see. I'm such off. Lisa Yarncork. He has a tripping penalty. How do you say it? I've heard it before, but I can't pronounce it.
Couldn't tell you.
Yarncork. Yarncroc. God, I don't know nothing about the Maple Leafs, guys, other than like the main guys.
Yup. Back in the day, you know, I used to know quite a bit.
Can you name the top 6 guys on their team? Well, obviously the main 4, we can name them, but you know who else is on their lines? Matthew Knives.
Like, no.
I know Domi's on the 3rd line, so watch game 1. I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't. Can you name anybody on the 3rd and 4th line other than Domi?
Robertson?
Robertson,
Still have that guy? Yeah.
But is he on the top 6? No, he's.
don't know,
I have no idea.
But I just know that guy because he's been around for a while. Like,
Yeah. Oh, there's another guy down there somewhere. Oh, Pacioretty. I know he's on the
Right.
this year.
I know that they got Ekman Larson. No.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Is it Ekman?
Ekman Larson. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the defense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he also got a goal the first game.
Yeah, he did. That's why I know that. All right.
They're also trying to punt it. Oh, they're on a power
Wagner
play.
right now.
All right, 7-8-9 for the Blue Jays. What can we do? Can we
Blanco only 23 pitches in.
And that's
that's gonna
easy
be
out.
Dude,
He
this
was
is
playing him to bunt, and it just chopped right at him.
Is Rono Blanco just like our fucking kryptonite?
Probably.
No, because there's been other guys that dice us too. But like, what is it about this guy? He makes us look horrendous.
I mean, so far, like, I mean, we'll see what he does second time through. And based on what he did when he no-hit us, we get over anxious and chase his pitches. Like, we can't do that. Okay. Here's the 1-out pitch in the top of third. Ernie Clement, who literally retired the side in the bottom of the second.
Mason saying, "What's your Patriots record prediction?" Are you saying like New England Patriots?
Oh, goodness.
Is that what you're talking about?
Couldn't
Fuck,
tell
like
ya.
4.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Wins?
I
I don't even know who's
I have
like.
no
That's
idea.
like honestly, like if you had to, like if I had to name guys on a football team, that might be the team that I know the least about.
yeah.
2-1 on Ernie Clement.
Like I know Mac Jones. No, he's gone.
No, he's dude.
gone. Right? See, who the
he-
fuck's their quarterback again? I swear he was okay. What the fuck's their new quarterback?
Wow.
I don't even, dude. I don't even know. It's a young guy.
Drake May.
Drake May.
Thank
yeah,
you,
Drake
yeah.
May.
2-2. Perfect game incoming for Blanco, dude. If we if he no hits us last year and then does it again, or perfect games us, holy shit.
This is the worst time to do it because when we got perfect game last year, I think it was only like the second week of the season. But I felt at that point this is going to be a different year. And if it happens again, I'm going to have the same feeling because we can't lose 4 in a row. Here's the 2-2 on Ernie. And he hits it to right, but
gonna be
caught by
wow.
Cam Smith, ranging to his right. 2 gone.
Dude, this team is like boring again.
Hey, it's early. Well, yeah, I mean, this lineup is fucking garbage tonight.
But realistically, Mason, like I'm not super familiar with the Patriots as an organization right now, but I would, 3 to 6 wins feels like around the range.
Nathan Lucas now, 2 outs here. He's the number 9 hitter for your Toronto Blue Jays, batting 185 with an OPS plus of 57. My lord.
Oh my god.
You gotta go once Farsho's back. That's
Like,
a swing and a
what
miss.
is this lineup right now?
He's gotta go.
The 7-8-9 is
Horrendous. He swings over top of a changeup. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. 1-on-1.
I don't think anyone in the 7-8-9 has a higher OPS than 650.
No. Oh, we got lucky. Just off the plate. That looked frame perfect.
In fact, how many guys in the Blue Jays lineup have a higher OPS than that? 3? 4?
Yeah.
Like
2-1. Oh,
that
Nathan!
is
About to shut me the fuck up!
Please!
And it's gone!
Nathan Lucas with a fucking tank! Are you kidding me? Wow!
Shut me the hell up! The Blue Jays today curse strikes again, and it's 3-1 still for the Houston Astros.
Wow!
God, I love it when that happens. I love being so wrong. There's nothing better than talking shit and getting absolutely embarrassed on a live stream. This guy's garbage. Bang, shut the fuck up. Yep, I'm jinxing the team again, folks. And here's Bobo go boom boom. I joined for 1 second. You see that, Edward? Crazy.
Wow.
All right, Bo, you're garbage too. Actually, you just popped up. I was trying to do the same thing. Okay, we got one.
We got one back, man. We got a home run.
Yep, a home run. 2. Just kind of clocking that right now. A home run. Our 13th as a team.
Yup. Maybe we're 28th now.
Let's go. Let's go. Also, I feel like I jinx us sometimes whenever I feel like whenever I cut a post for social media too, like those Twitter stat posts, they usually the next night do the opposite. My whole thing was like, we're giving up home runs.
We're giving up home runs,
and we're not hitting any home runs. 1-0 tonight.
Right. That's
1-0.
true. That is true.
Let's go. Shout out to the 124 people in here right now. If you're just tuning in, Nathan Nukas. just put the Toronto Blue Jays on the board. It's still 3-1. Bassitt, though, if you missed it, weird first inning. Felt like a lot of those hits were just unlucky off the bags, you know, jam shots, dribblers, like just unluckiness. Caused 3 runs, but had a clean to second inning. Let's see what he does here in the third against the middle of this lineup. Keep talking smack at him, seems to help. Bro, okay, the rest of the game, I am talking shit. I don't care how good
it honestly does typically work.
It's nuts. It's actually uncanny. It's so scary. It's like the universe just wants me to be wrong all the time. Blue Jays are never winning a World Series ever. 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 Not now. Not in 10 years. Not in my lifetime.
Yeah. Definitely not the next 10 years consecutively in a row.
Definitely not. Are you kidding me?
They're never gonna.
Never. Just keep dreaming. If anyone just tuned in right there, just know they're never winning the World Series. All right. Here we go. Alvarez, one for one. He had that weird jam shot. That is
all right. Bad call by the ump there, but we will take it. 0-1. Alvarez starting out relatively slow. 673 OPS for him, 222 batting average, 12 ribbies.
But Alvarez is super elite. He's going to hit a homer right here.
That's right.
Well, 0-2. No, he'll hit one right here. He's going to hit one.
Can we reach the 69th like by the 5th inning? I would hope so.
Where are we at?
We're at 54 right now. Come on,
yeah.
team. If you guys haven't already done so, please hit the like button. You know the drill.
Wow.
69 has got to be the goal.
0-2. I'll say something in just 1 second between sports.
That is a nice play by Chris Bassitt, and one gone.
No, he'll get him next time. He'll get him next time. Also, I just noticed the shots are 19-9 for Ottawa. Now, I don't know, again, I don't know how many are quality shots because that was the whole pregame.
That's the thing, and they had the shitload of shots last time, too.
But they're all coming from, like, the points. They're coming from the boards. Like, they're not good shots.
Maybe that's their strat this series, just fire.
Just fire. We're not good enough to, earn ourselves a good spot to shoot. That one misses away. Paredes, one of the best players in all of baseball. Underrated. I'd say that, he's going to do something here. What's your worst Blue Jay of all time? Honestly,
the worst Blue Jay of all time?
For me, the one that sticks out the most is Tanner Roark.
He was horrendous.
Just
that's
awful.
that's why I love him and I meme him all the time. It's like, because he was like so bad.
So bad.
Every time he came out, it was horrendous.
He made everyone an all-star.
Yeah.
Like
it was
MVP.
actually like so funny to watch every outing. And like whenever you thought it couldn't get worse, it got worse every time.
Also, honorable mention, Tyler Chatwood. Remember Tyler Chatwood?
Kind of, yeah.
He gave attitude to Montoya, like, why are you pulling?
Right.
Dude, you're garbage.
Yeah, like he was not anyone, and that's going to be a ground ball to Bobichette, and you are gone. Bassitt kind of finding it again after that first inning. Bit of a blow up, but here we go.
Pena will get him right here.
Rafael Dolis wasn't that bad, guys. He had one good season and then one bad season.
And then he was gone.
Bottom of the third.
Paul DeYoung. Dude, Paul DeYoung had like a bad 40 at-bats and was fucking cut.
Yeah. Paul DeYoung was horrendous, though. They traded for that dude, and then, Nothing. Literally negative WAR, I believe. That is 0-1 on Pena.
I want to gas up how Bassitt's been pitching so far, but I can't. I can't do it, everybody.
You're gonna curse him, man.
I am going to curse the Blue Jays if I do that. I already cursed him in the first fucking inning. Can't do it now.
Drew's been asking, by the way, for the Mount Rushmore of Blue Jays. That is a gross pitch.
Sword.
0-2 on Pena. I mean, off the top of my head, dome immediately, like, Jose Bautista's there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is there, I think. And then 2 guys from the 90s.
I would say, ooh.
This is a tough one. He's quick.
And
not going to be able to get him. Yeah.
Bo Bichette ranged pretty far, but yeah, Pena does have some speed. I would say, as of right now, I would say Bautista, Holiday, Delgado. I think most people would throw Steve in there. I would say Vladdy's got a chance to get there. Like, he will get there eventually. But I'd probably say that.
You don't think either,
90s.
like, Alomar or Carter?
I think Alomar's been canceled.
Well, I mean,
Carter,
still, like, from a team history standpoint, I mean,
I think Delgado was better than Carter, if I'm not mistaken, for Blue Jays.
Bottom of the 3rd. Walker.
Deals. Ooh,
Oh, it hit him.
Hit him. Uh-oh. Okay, Bassitt sucks. I'm cursing him. Most disappointing Blue Jay of all time, free agent pickup. Delgado got robbed of MVP in 2003. Yeah. I'll tell you my Mount Rushmore of Blue Jays from my lifetime. Vladdy, Bautista. I put Donaldson there, maybe. Yeah,
That's the thing about Donaldson. Like, it's just everybody remembers the one and big
one really
MVP
great year.
year, and obviously that just so happened to be the year that like felt awesome.
Yeah, that was the best year ever. Bassitt missing there with the curveball. Yeah, Alomar was the best all-around player the Blue Jays ever had. No, I hear you. Yeah, so maybe you go like Delgado, him, Bautista. And then Roy Halladay. I feel like that's got to be it. Oh my God, we hit another
fucking
guy.
Shit, dude. And now the bases are loaded.
Oh God.
Bassitt, stop hitting dudes, please.
Donaldson's really good at 2016. He was. No MVP level, but it was good.
Stop hitting people. Are they? Oh, they thought he maybe fouled it or something. No. No, you just hit him. You just hit him. Dude.
All right, I have faith that he's gonna
blow up. You gotta say he's gonna blow up.
He's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
He's gonna blow up here. He's gonna give up a grand slam. Diaz is locked in. Wow.
All right, just like that. Bases are loaded.
Yep.
I thought we were like out of that inning. I was like starting to tune out, and then it was like, you know, boom, there we are.
A hit. You know, infield single. And
Infield
then
single,
2
2 hit by pitches, and now they are threatening again.
Bassitt was the worst pitcher I've ever seen in my life. Wouldn't be surprised if they hit a grand slam. That's correct.
Facts.
That's correct. Edward. That's correct.
Bottom of the 3rd right here. Diaz up, 2 outs. Bases are loaded.
Deals. Yeah.
Oh, that was disgusting.
Yeah, that's the money pitch.
Oh, look at this guy. He's terrible.
Yeah, come on.
He's off to a horrendous
start.
start.
Don't say it. Well, he's gonna cook. Diaz is due.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it happens to me too.
Yeah.
I have the curse as well.
Yeah, it's the Blue Jays today curse.
0-1.
Holy shit.
Wow. Yeah.
Pulls it. 0-2. All right, now throw a fastball. You threw him 2 off speed. You gotta throw him a fastball. If you guys want to end the stream, it's understandable. Not yet, man. Not yet. Listen. Oh, I can't say anything. I can't say anything. I feel like I'm going to curse this epic team.
0-2.
Lots of game. For both sides. Deals. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, you got to go with the fastball, man. You got to go with the fastball.
Just fucking swing at that, Diaz.
You got to go with the fastball. Wow, the Maple Leafs are getting outshot 2-1. That's crazy.
That is insane.
Okay, fastball. And he did. And
this should be an out.
Yes.
Thank you.
God.
All
Thank
right.
God. All right, we're out of that.
Way more stressful than it needed to be. But the Toronto Blue Jays are through that one. 3-1 still is the score.
Real fans stick it out. Damn right, Ann. Damn right. Okay. Okay. A little bit of a sweater. Just in case anyone's coming in, I actually don't hate the Toronto Blue Jays. I just need to in these bright moments. It's the reversed effect that
That's
happens.
honestly,
It's,
like, it
you
is
know?
uncanny. Like,
It's
the
gross.
Blue Jays today curse is a real thing. I'm not the type of guy that, like, believes in superstition or anything like that. But that's something that gives me OCD.
Bro,
you know, like, it's a real... It just has happened too many fucking times.
Dude, even before we started the show, I actually remember when Russell Martin, near the end of Russell Martin's career, offensively wasn't the best when you compared him to, like, the rest of the team. And I remember being like, man, Martin never good in clutch situations. This guy sucks. Boom, home run.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. And I do it all the fucking time. So I've carried it over here. Carried it into the show.
Yeah, it's a real thing, guys. It works.
What's your
for better
percent-
and for worse?
What's your percentage on winning percentage on live streams? I actually was trying to think about that today. So we went obviously 500 against Baltimore. Then okay, let me look at it. I think we're around even, if not positive. Maybe I could be wrong.
Wonder what our lifetime is.
Oh, I think our lifetime we're below 500. I'm pretty sure.
You think we're below 500 on
Yeah,
the lifetime?
like definitely last year. I think last
Year
we
for
were
sure.
Off. I
Like
think
last year really put us in the tank, but then it's like the years prior. Were we live enough?
I remember. I always had the feeling that like we just sucked at the live streams. Let me take a look. So we went live for that game 1, so we're 3-2. We went live for that game, lost 3-3. Went live for that game, we won 4-3. Here's Vladi Dada.
1-0 on Ronel Blanco.
That game got rained
Vladi,
out.
sorry.
Then we live for that game. We lost 4-4. We won that game 5-4. Okay. Ooh, Jesus Lord, Vladdy.
That's disgusting.
So this is our 10th game we're going live for this season, and we're currently 5-4.
Okay.
So, okay, we're one game above 500, just like the Blue Jays.
1-1.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
great
that
pitch.
is a good one. Not a whole lot you can do there, Guerrero.
1-2 on Vladdy. Come on. You gotta lock in here, buddy. Oh, you did not lock in. That was a great slider on the outside corner,
Dude,
man.
Ronel Blanco, that's the thing. Like, Ronel Blanco is a good pitcher. And, like, after he no-hit the Blue Jays, I know that he was using sticky stuff and all
Right.
that stuff. But, like, again, he is a good pitcher.
He is. He knows how to use his stuff.
And it's Houston, man. Like, Houston just
Yeah.
breeds and develops great pitching
Yeah.
all the time.
All right, Jimenez, what can you do?
Ball.
Ball one.
We're already at that point where, like, that intro is now satire.
I know, right?
Like, it's when we made that, this guy
was
was
going
lights
crazy.
out, and now it's satire. And
That's
that's
the
a
strike.
perfect pitch right there. 1-1.
Usually how it happens. Even when, remember Matt Chapman had that insane April?
Oh,
He
yeah.
was leading the league in
was
OPS,
crazy,
and we called
yeah.
him Matty Ice. That
Never
became
again.
satire.
Like, literally never again. He
That's
was like
way inside.
one of the worst players in baseball from a hitting standpoint from then on out.
From then on. And then it averaged out to like a 750 OPS,
Yeah.
but that's such a deceiving 750.
I know.
'Cause-
See, that's the thing. That's why, like, again, like, when you look at the season-long numbers, like, it's great and
Ooh,
everything.
That's going to be a fly out.
But I will always prioritize and prefer a consistent
Yeah.
7. You know, like, you're doing
Yeah.
this kind of the same shit all year long.
100%.
You know, whereas, alternatively from somebody else.
Because that's the thing, like, at certain points, we just couldn't rely on Matt Chapman anymore.
No, that's the
He was
thing.
a-
Like,
he was a nothing.
it was you won us several games single-handedly in
Yeah.
April, and then for the remainder of the year, you were a consistent loss every
Right,
time.
offensively speaking.
Yeah, offensively speaking.
George Springer up 0-1, swings at a fastball. That's out of play. Padres beat my Tigers 2-0. Darn. Let's go, Jays. Hell yeah.
Springer, on the other hand, definitely not going to happen to him. What we just
Yeah.
talked about with Chapman.
Dude, that was my first thought when Springer was hot. I'm like, dude, he's going to pull a Chapman.
I could totally believe it.
Like, absolutely.
I could totally believe it. He
He's-
has like one good month.
Yep.
One great month actually.
Then
and
the league
just,
adjusts
like,
to him, and he can't adjust back,
Yeah.
and that's it.
1-1.
Wow,
That's
just a
another
great
good
pitch.
pitch,
1 and
dude.
2.
Like, there's
he's
just-
painting the black, folks.
Yeah.
Like you can't do anything when a dude's painting the black. That's how I feel sometimes when I play on the show, and I'm like, what can I do? This guy's just painting the black all the time. Like I can't. I don't want to start swinging at those. That one's down and away.
2 and 2.
Who are you rooting for the NBA Finals? Honestly, I'm like not super connected to the NBA, especially when like the Raptors aren't in it. I'm just.
That is the sport that I am least connected to, folks, in terms of like the major four,
ones, yeah.
or at least North American ones.
Ooh, inside.
In fact, I'm probably even a little bit more connected to like the Premier League soccer than I am, because at least I know some shit that's going on there. Whereas like I don't even know like what teams are good in the finals. Obviously, I know that Luka Doncic is a Laker.
I know that thing. And
we were a walk.
All right, we're on base for the first time tonight. Perfect game, no more, buddy. Oh wait, no, did we get a hit before?
And I think
no, we did. What am I talking about? We're literally 3-1. I'm
yeah,
stupid as
3-1,
fuck.
dude. I know that OKC is pretty good too. I think OKC.
Yeah, OKC's good. Oh, I know Shai Alexander.
Yes.
Is he the MVP, or when did they announce that? Is
I know.
Canadian.
I hope he is, because
that'd be lit.
That'd be awesome.
All right, Captain. Come on, what can we do? This is a classic stolen base situation. That's strike one. Okay, steal. This is like a must steal. It's a must steal. Come on.
Yeah, this is why you put
Kirk here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have Jimenez and Springer to run, and Kirk's here. 0-2 though. Kirk's been struggling though this year.
Yeah, he has. I don't want to talk about it.
Honestly, like, low key would rather have Tyler Heineman right now. After Tyler Heineman's right here, I'm actually feeling confident.
I don't want to say that out loud. 0-2.
It's true though. You know it. Okay, that's away. 1-2. Okay, now he's gonna keep going to the slider, keep going to the changeup. Fucking run. All right. 1-2. Run, 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 run. We're not running. Foul.
Yeah, I don't understand why we're not doing that.
Especially 1 and 2. Like, you're getting breaking balls. You're gonna. I don't know.
Michael says basketball is exciting because they actually score points constantly. See, I think that kind of takes away from it, in my personal opinion. Like, I don't mind it.
Yeah, like the only feelings I get in basketball that would be similar to like scoring, like let's say a home run or like a big or 2 RBI double, is if you go on a run in a minute of like 9-0. That's kind of like that's a big swing right there.
Yeah.
But then if you're just going back and forth, it's like kind of floating. 1-2. Ooh, yep. They picked or tried to pick him off.
Gurinder saying old Blue Jays are back. Oh, fuck, I hope not. I really hope not, dude. That was so bad last year.
I don't want to do another year of that.
No, man.
Nope.
It's like, don't take me out yet.
That's upstairs.
Thank
2-2.
you.
Oh, Ottawa's got another power play. 5 minutes left in the second. I keep looking down, and I keep seeing Ottawa having scoring chances. So
Yeah, seems like the Maple Leafs, like that's how I felt about game 1 too, at least until the Maple Leafs like got really up.
yeah. And fouled away. Kirk's putting up an AB right now.
Dude, just hit a fucking tank, Kirk.
And George, can you steal?
Tie up the ball game.
Also, Mason saying you guys should get blackout drunk on stream. When was the last time we got blackout drunk? I don't think I've ever gotten blackout drunk. But like,
yeah, I've never got like blackout on stream,
no.
but I've definitely got like
pretty drunk. Honestly, I don't think Amsterdam? No, I wasn't that drunk on Amsterdam. I was definitely drinking, but I wasn't like, I think I was more drunk on the 9x9x9. I think that might have been the last time. We stopped really drinking that much at the end of last year because it wasn't exciting.
Yeah, it got pretty boring pretty fast. Full count on Kirk. And
no.
done.
That's a ground out to shortstop. Kirk's out. Okay, nothing in that inning. Just an Ethan Lucas homer is the only thing we've got going on right now. That's our 1 hit and 1 run. Bassitt out for the 4th. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're just not excited. I remember, like, you know, maybe because we're younger too, but 21, 22, like those years, I remember like drinking, I'd have like 6 beers, you know, it'd be exciting. Oh, okay, they just scored. David Patron just scored for the, or was it the Chuck? Maybe it was the Chuck. One of them just scored. It's 2-1 still for the Maple Leafs.
How many pitches has the pitcher, Houston pitcher, thrown so far? I believe around the 40-something mark. I didn't see exactly. But, like, he's been relatively efficient so far.
Oh, that was gross.
That was
it hit
gross,
off,
yeah.
I think that hit off Carlo. I don't even know who that hit off Carlo's skate.
He literally kicked it in.
He wasn't even, that's a bullshit goal.
Yeah,
that's a garbage. Dude, that was like their goals yesterday. They were garbage goals.
Didn't even see it, but Ottawa gets on the board.
Dirty garbage goal. Dirty garbage goal. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe to Blue Jays today. Who's number 69? Are we close?
Still not at 69.
Come on, guys.
That makes me upset.
Not even at 69 before. Yeah, wow, we're almost in the 5th right now. Come on, guys.
That's questionable.
All right. Houston coming back up. I think we're going to get the bottom part of their lineup. I think it's going to be 8-9-1 again. Come on. Oh, yeah, we're waiting for Kirk. Kirk had to get his shit on. I love Bark Martinez. I think it's Ben Schulman in the booth, and he's like, "What'd you like? What'd you like from Bassitt after the first?" And he goes, "Yeah, well." I love his like immediate response. So he's like, "Yeah, well, yeah." Yeah, well, Chris Bassitt, he's a pro.
So 57 pitches for Blanco. Oh, my bad. Okay, I thought it was a bit lower than that, but there you go.
50 pitches for Bassitt here. And he's got 3 innings of work. Let's see what he can do. Jake Myers is going to get that call. We're going to get that call. Let's go. Yeah, well, Chris Bassitt, he's a veteran pitcher out there, and he knows how to settle into a ball game.
I would like to see Buck get drunk. Dude,
Yeah,
that might
me too.
kill him, bro.
Dude, I would love to see Buck get drunk, too. Give me another beer.
0-2 on Myers.
Come on. Call timeout. All right, here we go. Back in the box. Bassitt deals. Okay, doesn't chase that off speed. Well, I bet you can't chug that Pilsner right there. Anybody who's a pro can drink that Pilsner in just one go. And fouls that one off.
Bassitt has 0 strikeouts? Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I did not take that in. I was like thinking about taking him for Caper 9 this week on the wheel. I was
He's
like,
so
nah.
streaky,
Yeah,
man.
it's
He's like
can't
so
do that.
inconsistent. That is going to be outside.
2-2.
Can someone explain why scoring is rocket science to this team? I know, man. I know. Here's the 2-2. Hey!
Oh, yeah. There's the strikeout.
First one of the game.
First K of the game. Buddy goes down swinging.
Roden.
You guys should stream the NFL draft on Thursday. I can promise you we are not going to be streaming the NFL draft, but I will be watching it. Who do you want your team to draft, Mason? Are you a Patriots fan? Who are you guys looking at? Obviously, you guys have an early pick.
Strike.
That one's going to be in there for a strike on Smith.
Oh, Leafs with a chance here. Ooh. Okay, Cam Smith. Oh, not a terrible start for the rookie. He fouls that off.
Fouls that one off.
Kirky. Oh, we gotta take a moment.
Yeah, is that way?
Oh, right in the gonads.
Ow.
Right in the gonads. And even the idea as a catcher squatting with my legs open.
Nah, man.
Like look how exposed that is. Oh, it off his knee.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hit the gonads.
I just I've said this before on stream. I'll say it again. I would not want to be a catcher. I just have no interest in that at all. Like, none.
Like, of all the positions in the major 4 sports,
I genuinely
probably my least favorite.
It's like right up there, yeah.
Like I'm sure, and for those catchers out there, a lot of respect to you guys, because like it's like a quarterback of baseball. You call the game, you do all this, but like the pain on my knees.
Oh yeah, the pain on my knees,
my thumb,
like dude, like your thumb, your hand, like it's like
dude, I remember
catching fucking 100 all game long.
Dude, I remember. And like the foul tips, like if it, like the swing coming right.
Yeah,
by your head,
it's like like swings are flying around, the ball is bouncing off your fucking body, hitting you in your ball sack.
Yeah, like, and if a ball's like thrown in the dirt, you gotta like throw your body to block it.
And then on top of all of this mayhem, you also have to like call the defense and then like be hyper focused.
Oh, great pitch. And and you gotta you gotta be so focused, and you gotta be just as locked in.
And if anybody steals a base on you, it's your fault.
Yeah, right.
0-1 on Altuve. No, fuck that.
That curveball is disgusting.
It is
man.
disgusting.
I remember I broke him down in a video like a few weeks ago, and that curveball is just unreal this year. 69?
Yo!
Edward,
shout out to Edward for being like number 69. Oh, that one's hit pretty well.
Boxes, but it's short.
Gonna be an out. Hell yeah. Shout out to Edward Morrison.
Let's go. W's in chat for Edward, guys. Your knees too, dude. The knees are the big one. I couldn't imagine at my age of 27, fucking squatting like that for 3 hours.
And like that's just not, like that just would not be fun to me at all. And then that's one of those things too. And granted, you're gonna have lingering stuff from every sport, but I just feel like for the rest of your life, your knees are shot.
Dude, that's why like catchers have a reputation of like you can't run. Because like your knees are
they're cooked, you know?
Literally, yeah.
Like it's like you're like waddling around for the rest of your life. Yeah. Like I don't want that.
No, thank you. W Edward. All right, here we go, guys. Top of the 5th. Game going at a pretty good speed, honestly. After the first inning, I'm gonna get some water and be right back.
Also, Mason, I saw your message in there. You're looking at Travis Hunter. I do know the Shohei Ohtani type of talent right there. Where do you guys pick? I know you're top 5 for sure. What are you, like 4? Do you guys actually think Ross will get more bats before the deadline? I feel like this will be a repeat of last season if nothing's done. Dude, tough to say. It all depends on where the team is at. Like, this has always been the case. Where are they in the 2 weeks leading up to the trade deadline? Are we below 500? Are we at 500? Are we above 500? If we are at 500 or above 500, they are probably going to add. If they are below 500, that's when you start to question things. And if they're significantly below 500, that's when, they're not going to get anything. And they may even be forced to sell some pieces. But they're really going to be hesitant to sell after giving Vladdy all of his money.
Yeah.
So it's going to take us being pretty bad. That's why I think if they're at 500 or above 500, it's almost a guarantee buy or minimal buy. And then it's really if they're below 500 2 weeks before the trade deadline that you're like, what are we doing?
Right. Here's Rodin, first pitch, gonna hammer this one. Can we find this
Find no man's land. Find no man's land.
Oh
my fucking God. How did Pena get there?
He's fast. He bobbled it from his gloves, flung it up in the air, caught it the second time.
How in the holiest of fucks did Jeremy Pena range all the way over there? Okay, I need to glaze this guy a bit. That was insane.
That's why he's a Gold Glover. Like, that's how the fuck did you go across?
You're the shortstop.
You're the shortstop in right field.
In right field, catching a over-the-shoulder ball.
Look how far he ranges. Look how far. Oh my! And he's full sprinting too, dude. You should not be
That's
there.
crazy.
You should not.
Yeah,
be. That should be
that's
the right
crazy.
fielder all the way, dude. Oh my
Wow.
god!
All right, you know what? That is actually a tip of the cap moment.
Yeah,
like
what the hell?
nothing you can do, team. Literally nothing you can do on that one.
What a note to Will Wagner. Yeah, it's a good thought process when you think about Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s contract, how that impacts the deadline. That's strike of the inner half 101. Because yeah, if they're in that gray area of like 500, maybe they're a little bit below 500. Like, do you look to add for the future? Like, what do you do? You know?
Yeah, tough to know, right? Because you know
Well.
that's another thing too, right? Maybe you sell some of your pieces and you're thinking, well, like let's really
Let's get some
plan
sure
for
things
next,
here.
you know,
Yeah.
for next year.
Which
I
we've
also-
seen Ross do before.
Yeah, we've seen him do that before for sure. I do think that it's going to, like, again, the state of not only just you, but the rest of the American League will
Ooh,
factor
jam
into
shot.
this.
Oh, it's in the air now.
That's going to be an out. You know, like, if we're 500, but, like, 10 games out of playoffs, like,
Yeah.
does that change things? Or, you know, like, if we're 500, but we're,
Right.
like, 5 games out of playoffs, and, you know, maybe there was a big injury over there in Boston, and it's like, uh-oh, like...
And you know what? Like, that could be a reality, because I saw this the other day too, but only 5 of the 15 American League teams have a run differential of, like, a positive run differential.
No, American League
Like,
is off to a very slow start right now.
Yeah. Like,
There's not a whole lot of, like, juggernauts.
No.
1-0 on Ernie Clement.
Which we kind of thought, but, yeah, like, New York's really the only one standing out.
Honestly, like,
And they have problems.
dude, like, Detroit is kind of wowing me a little bit with what they're doing.
Yeah, you know, and that's, you know...
Because, like, what's their record in run differential right now? Like, I think
they're definitely
actually...
positive. Plus 26. They're behind the Yankees at plus 28. Yeah, then other than that, the next one is...
And what's their record?
They are 14-9.
Yeah.
And then like the next, so after the Yankees who lead the league, so it's Yankees who lead the league, American League in run differential at 28. Then it's Detroit 26. Then after that, it's the Tampa Bay Rays at 8 of 9 and 13.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ground ball foul. Then the only other 2 teams are the Seattle Mariners at 5, the Houston Astros at 5. That's it.
Yeah.
Everyone else is negative.
Those 2 teams are good. We knew that they were going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of us, we have no fucking idea.
It's literally going to be a wild card. 1 and 2. Yeah, winning the World Series this year is going to be tough. Maybe we make it to the LCS, but winning the World Series, tough. That's going to be fouled out of play.
Did you just say maybe we make it to the ALCS?
Well, based on this American League, like, based on what everything is right now, everyone's just kind of like still in this weird, like, we all have problems. We don't know what's going on. Like, maybe a wild card isn't that crazy of a thought, you know?
Yeah, that's... Again, would need a lot of things to go our way. Oh,
Base
that's a base
hit!
knock! Ernie Clement!
Let's go.
Gonna
2 out
have
of 6.
himself a bit of a day.
2-out single. Yeah, because, like, you know, let's say Detroit wins the Central, the Yankees win the East. I'm just generically saying stuff here.
Yeah.
Texas wins the West. Houston's probably a wild card team. Then who else? Boston. And then, like,
wildcard team.
us. You know, if Baltimore doesn't get their shit together. Like,
Seattle.
it's gonna be wild. Yeah, Seattle might be somewhere in the mix too. Like, I think it's gonna be a really big race for wild card. That's a strike right there to Nathan Lucas, who had a homer his first time up. Like, maybe the American League, like, the wild card teams are kind of like what the NL was 2 years ago, where it's like an 84-win team can sneak in. You know?
That would have to be it for
Yeah.
us, I think. You know,
Yeah.
like we were being speculating on what we think the win-loss record's going to be, and it felt like everyone was kind of sitting in that mid-80 range.
Yeah. Like, maybe that's what it is. And
You
know
need a couple things to go your way.
what? Yeah. Let's do it.
That'd be great. 1-1 on Nathan Lucas. Nathan
All right.
Lucas gonna homer again. Oh,
Please.
please do it, dude.
Like,
Make this the fucking Nathan Lucas legacy game.
earn your spot here, buddy. And you're going to ground out,
That's gonna
actually.
be
All
out.
right. No worries. You already did your job today.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that's the thing. You've done everything we can ask of you and more. This is not your fault in the slightest.
Yeah. Okay.
Now it's Alvarez, Paredes, and Pena coming up for the Astros.
That's tough. That's tough. What's going on in the rest of the league? Red Sox beat the Mariners? Yeah. Don't know that.
Yeah, it's still too early to like really know who the
Yeah.
strong teams are, other than, you know, Detroit and New York, and it feels like they are going to be both pretty good.
Yeah. Oh. Ugh. I heard Baltimore is losing bad. We'll see if they flash it up.
Yeah, I think Baltimore's actually cooked, dude.
Dude,
like I was, so I made like a video about them on my other channel, and like kind of deep dived into what's happening with them. It is fucking horrendous what's going on with the Baltimore Orioles. So right now, on Sunday, did you hear how they lost on Sunday?
Didn't they like lose like 24 to 2?
It was 24 to 2 to the Cincinnati Reds. And after that game, they're like, I think it was like, what is that stat? ERA minus or like
ERA plus?
It's not ERA plus, but like either way, they have like the worst ERA of any team ever at this point. Dude, from like the advanced metrics.
Dude, I thought their pitching staff was gonna be bad. Like I thought it was gonna be bottom 15 in baseball, but I didn't expect it to be this bad.
Well, it's it's historically bad, and the big problem is that Zach Eflin is dead. Grayson Rodriguez is dead. Like
their team's
they weren't going to be great to begin with, but they would have been okay. It's just that all of their guys are injured, and dude, Charlie Morton has had Father Time catch up to him. He has a 10.89 ERA and a win-loss record of 0-5 with a negative, like close to 1.5 WAR.
Nice Corbin Burns replacement.
Yeah, that's your guy.
That's your Corbin Burns replacement. Yeah, they should they tried to keep Corbin Burns, but the moment you lost him, the moment you lose.
And without Grayson Rodriguez and Zach Eflin, right now Fangraphs has Charlie Morton slotted in as their SP1.
Yeah,
like the Rays.
Yeah, who's gone third now? Like,
yeah, he's right up there.
That's so. And Kramer too.
It's not
Kramer's
good.
dead, I think. Yeah.
1-1 on Alvarez.
I'm kind of counting out the Orioles overall this year. That one's inside 2-1.
Yeah, so like honestly, like unless they figure it out in the next 2 weeks, I think that they're cooked.
Yeah, unless these random, these old guys, these random nobodies start pitching good.
They need to get lucky. They need to get lucky.
Yeah, like, nah.
2-1 on Alvarez.
Deals.
That's for a strike. 2-2.
Like, I don't care how good your offense is. And I don't even think the offense is off to a great start either.
No, offense is like mid right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, unless, like, if you have the number one offense, maybe you could, win, be about 500 slightly. But you can't.
But even if you have the number one offense, like, you're talking about the worst pitching staff maybe ever.
Yeah, like, you can't win games
just
if you can't.
Yeah, like the fact that they even have like 9 wins is miraculous right now.
What's the run differential? Oh, it's got to be ass. -20. It's not the worst in the American League. White Sox are the worst. Wow, Kansas City is -24. Damn, Kansas City.
Yeah, Kansas City off to a really bad start.
Oh, Cleveland's heating up. Good for you guys.
Kansas City is also not hitting any home runs. I think they're last right now in home runs.
Oh, yeah, they're right behind us, yeah.
2-2 on Alvarez. Bassitt, 68th pitch incoming here. Oh, he's angry about it. Yeah.
That's a middle pitch.
Probably should have done more with that, but we are happy about it. Still, 3-1 is the score, guys. Not a whole lot of scoring in the last few innings.
Dude, Kansas City is one of those teams, too, where, like, you showed a lot of potential with your offense, or your pitching, last year, and then you had the amazing year of Bobby Witt carry your offense, but you have to now demand that from Bobby Witt every single season.
Yeah, and like that was a insane year.
Yeah, and that was just enough with that elite pitching staff to get you over the edge. So that one's in there for a strike. Damn, Bass is locked in right now. But you needed to add another bat. And Jonathan India was off to a terrible start. I had to drop him in the fantasy.
Is he actually off to a horrible start?
Bad.
0-1 on Paredes. I guess, probably a lot of them are right now, considering how they're doing.
Bassitt deals. We're going to rip that foul. Come on, Bassitt lock in. He's at 70 pitches. At this rate, give me 6 innings, buddy. Give me a quality start, man. That's all I can ask. Obviously, I was asking a lot more. But give me a quality start. 115 people in here, guys. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Here comes the 0-2. Gonna chop that one to Ernie.
Should be. Oh, good play, Ernie Clement.
Ernie's absolutely gobbling everything up right now.
Ernie is cooking over there at the third base bag. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's making it look easy. He's solid. Good break, good reaction right there. Dude, I always love when I see guys on TV throw with a submarine arm.
Does look pretty sexy.
It's so hard to do in real life, but it's sick when you see it in game. Because like for me, because I never did, I did like kind of 3/4, but like submarine, like it makes me want to like almost like throw it upwards. It's like you're underhanding it, but he like whips it and releases it down. 1-0 to Pena. It's 2 for 2. Damn. Chopper, Ernie. Oh, okay, he caught it in the foul territory.
Yeah, Jesus, Pena's having a game.
Yeah. Yeah. Defensively, offensively.
Maybe Blue Jays could do the unthinkable and score some runs. You would think, you would hope.
Like, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, dude, we were talking so much, I kind of just, my eyeballs glazed over the Blue Jays top half. Like, what do we do? Did we even get on base? No, we didn't. The hell did we do? No. Lucas had somebody on. Ernie. It was Ernie. Dude, I just glossed over the fucking top half. Ernie.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah, like it was not exciting. We were just chatting and then like
the offense is hard to watch.
I'm not even watching it, and this is this is what this whole stream's about. 2-1.
The Friday game. The Friday game.
Oh, the
was
Friday
great.
game was awesome. If you guys missed last Friday against Seattle, when
More
the
of
one
the
we won.
Friday game, please.
Foul off. We haven't won since the Friday.
No.
Game.
And that was like my favorite game that I've watched in a while.
Yeah.
Definitely all this year. Probably going into last year too.
Leah's saying guys are so bored. This game's boring. Look, I'll call a spade a spade. This game is boring.
2-2 on Jeremy Pena.
Ooh,
That one's fouled off right there. Got to see a little bit of life from the offense, guys. That's what it comes down to. Because, like, we could get perfect, outings from Bassitt here on out and the bullpen, but obviously you do need to score 2 more runs eventually.
Yeah, let's go.
Tom, what's up, dude?
Yo. Welcome back, Tom. 2-2. Come on. Come on, Bassitt. Tie the side right here.
Yes, sir.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
Second strikeout for Bassitt. Retires the side in order. And we're going to the top of the 6th. Come on, Blue Jays. We got the top of the lineup. Okay, Bo. Let's get on base, buddy.
Yeah, let's stop expanding, please.
Yeah, dude.
And let's make a play on this thing.
Dude, Ronald Blanco versus Bo Bichette is like the perfect matchup for Blanco. Oh, I need someone to chase the slider away? Who would I pick? Top 2 players in baseball. If I had to pick 2 players to chase sliders away, I would pick, and I had to bet my life on it, give me Javier Baez and give me Bo Bichette.
Javier Baez even in the league anymore?
Yeah, actually he's in.
He is still in the league.
I think he's actually playing for Detroit.
Really?
Yeah, let me actually check fantasy, see how much he is playing. I remember seeing a couple highlights of him from MLB.
That's nuts.
Yeah, but he's not like, batting in a premier spot or anything like that. Man, my fantasy matchup this week, I'm up against the #1 guy whose team is insane balls. He's projected to get like 200 more points than me, and I'm like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Well, yeah, you're talking to a guy who's 0-3 right now, so I got the most point against by a wide margin. Y'all are just exploding on me to begin. I'm like middle of the pack points for, but like my points against is like 200 more than anyone.
Wow, man, there you go. So yeah, he's like starting pretty much every game. Some days he gets off, but he's batting like 9, 7, 8, 7, 6, 7.
Damn, I'm shocked that they even still play that guy and are winning ball games. That's crazy.
Kind of wild that he's at 1% owned. Wild when you consider he was like a high draft pick many a year ago.
Oh yeah, like when we first started playing fantasy, I remember that Javier Baez was honestly like, you could make an argument that Javier Baez in the first season that we played fantasy was one of the most valuable assets in the entire game because he had 3 eligibilities.
Oh, and third base?
Yeah, he was second, third, and short, and that season he finished top 10.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's like, just from a value standpoint, like that was
yeah.
insane. I remember I traded from that year, and I was like, this guy's crazy. And then he was never good again.
Never the same. Bo Bichette. Hey, 2-0. Let's go, boom, boom. I'll give you bias for free. No thanks.
Yeah.
He's playing
I'm good.
outfield tonight. Oh, there we go. We get some outfield eligibility.
That's an out.
Oh, gonna be a tough play. Oh my god.
It's Jeremy Pena, bro. Or no, it's not Jeremy
it's not
Pena. That's
Paredes.
Paredes. Shit.
It actually had a chance with the chopper there, but Bo's got that thick booty this year. He's lost a couple points on the mile per hour.
Yeah, he's
speed.
definitely a little thicker this year for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, third period's back here. Toronto Maple Leafs only up by 1 score. Interesting. That should be a good watch for those watching. 1 out. Fly daddy. Come on.
Hit a nuke, dude, please.
Yeah.
You got your first one
Oh, good defense. Who the
like
fuck
a
was
week
that?
ago. Let's get one more. OPS 771 right now.
Yeah, this should be your floor without the home runs. This is what you got to be doing. He's close though. I've been seeing some stuff like he's so close. He's being selective. He's getting his A swings off.
I like all that.
I like the results better though.
Yeah, like
They're
like
you know.
ultimately, I don't really care if you're close. I just want you to do it.
0-2 on Vladdy.
I'm a demanding fan. Give me the result.
Oh, hits one
Give
to
me
right
the
field.
result.
Oh my God, go!
Reward me!
Foul! No, dude, I wanted it to squeak over the foul pole. Just squeak right in between the foul pole and the fence. Just come on, man. Give me something. Oh,
God damn it.
okay,
man.
that was like 6
it
feet
was
short of
definitely.
the wall. 0-2 still.
But it could have been a double.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
All right, 0-2 on Guerrero. Blanco right now at 77 pitches. This is a phenomenal outing for him, assuming he makes it through this inning.
He could go 8 or 7 innings full, yeah. 0-2, doesn't chase. God, man, this is the game where we need homers because I just don't trust this. This is our B lineup. I don't trust these guys to string a lot of hits together. And this guy's a good pitcher. Tonight, at least. 1-2. Good. Good take.
So I just realized I have Ronel Blanco in fantasy.
Oh.
He's actually not doing very good from a point standpoint because he's only got 2 strikeouts.
Right.
But obviously from an actual baseball standpoint, like doing really good.
Yeah, because I have Bassitt, and he only has 2 strikeouts, too.
Yeah,
He
that's
got
probably
3.
off to a pretty rough
Oh
start, and
my
that is
God,
gonna be
Vlad.
okay.
Just,
That was a good pitch. I'll give it to him, but I mean that's how many times have we seen Guerrero swing at that, right?
Yeah. Chases a pitch off the plate. My goodness.
Tom, this game is nowhere close to done. You're right. There is still time. It's just like
Oh, and Vlad's pissed. Yeah, he's gonna break his bat. No, not yet. Okay, Jimenez.
the problem is, man, it just feels done.
Oh, that's a ground ball right back to the
It
pitcher. We're
feels
done.
done when the offense plays like this. That's the thing, right? You're right. The score is 3-1. We're very much in this ball game. They only have 5 hits. It
have
just
2.
feels like the Toronto Blue Jays offense. It's like a 2024 again. 2 runs is fucking Mount Everest, and we are not trained climbers. We cannot get up that mountain.
Our offense is Nathan Lucas tonight, and then a single by Ernie Clement. That's it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, that's nuts.
Where's our guys? Okay, what's going on in this Leafs game, bro? No, I've been like slowly drifting my attention down to the Leafs game. I don't think anybody would blame me. Okay, what is going
Vladdy
on?
pressing a bit. They're all pressing a bit, man.
Are they? Is this for a goal? Are they trying to review for a goal right here? There's a scramble at the net. There's a scramble at the net.
What happened here?
What happened here?
A trip? Is that what we're saying?
What are we reviewing here? What are we reviewing in the Leafs game?
Somebody
Who's
let
watching?
us know, yeah.
What?
TD Grand Slam contest. Wow, when was the last Grand Slam that we had?
Oh, God.
Not this year, I don't think.
No, we haven't got one this year. When was the last Grand Slam we got? I don't know what that is. What were they reviewing?
It's nothing, whatever it is.
Okay. No.
This guy pitched the same way last year, yet the Jays have done nothing in their approach. Not true. They got 2 hits this year, Mick. 2 hits. Slow and steady, baby. We're gonna, you know what? In like 3 more,
right.
in 3 more seasons, we might stand a fighting chance against Ronel Blanco. Yeah. That's in 3 more seasons from now, we might stand a chance.
That's right.
All right. Going into the bottom of the 6th right now. Bassitt should be out for probably his last inning of work right here.
Bro, BBC, if that's true, that's nuts. The
What?
last Grand Slam was Kevin Kiermaier.
I'm going to tweet that out tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we've got to confirm. Is that
That's
true?
crazy. I don't remember him hitting a Grand Slam, did he?
I have a vague. Now that like you say it, I feel like there's something inside of me being like, "Wow, what the hell?" Okay, foul.
1-1.
Okay. Yeah, they're constantly getting behind the count and have swing on that garbage. They watch hittable pitches, hoping that. Honestly, Mick Loud, like yes and no. I wouldn't say they're getting. Honestly, Blanco's pitching pretty good.
He's
pitching
definitely-
on the.
yeah.
He's living on the edges, so like I wouldn't say the edges are hittable pitches. But you're right. We have to make an adjustment though. Either be more patient when we're behind an account because we haven't got any good. Once we're behind the count, we're getting nothing good to hit. Or we gotta ambush him early so we don't get behind the count and look for something outside.
And the problem is, like, the handful of mistakes that he has made this game, and there's been a couple that have been, in the zone hittable. We missed. Other than Nathan Lucas.
Lucas. July 14th, Kevin Kiermaier.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Bo knows he's getting breaking pitches, but he hasn't squared them up. Yeah, I mean, if I'm Bo Bichette likes to look at those and book them the other way, so maybe start doing that.
Yeah, Bo Bichette just says, I don't care what you throw me. I'm going to swing anyways, and I'm going to put it in play just like that. That's Christian Walker getting on base. Leadoff single.
He's 2 for 2 today. I'm bored. What's going on in this Leafs game? Barsha hit a grand slam last season? No? Okay. Oh, yeah. Beating
Chris
Weathers at
Bassitt not
Barsha.
happy about it.
Oh, someone's
Bottom
bleeding.
of the 6th.
Marner bleeding. What happened?
That's going to be a ball right there
was that-
on Rogers.
Was that what the penalty was for? Was for Marner getting high sticked? Anyone in the chat watching? I'm kind of curious. The Leafs game. 1-0 on Rogers. We need a 2-ball. Time for a 2-ball. Because that's crazy.
It's in there.
That's crazy if that's the case.
What?
If like the penalty was like Mitch Marner getting high sticked or like cross checked to the head and they called it no penalty and yet he is bleeding.
Yeah, that's typically
nuts.
an immediate penalty.
Exactly.
1-1 on Rogers.
Double major right there.
127 legends in
balk?
the. Fuck off,
Oh my
dude.
god. What? Hold on, let's see. I missed that.
Bro.
Bored? How? It's not fun watching a team get 2 hits a night? I'm having a blast. Yeah. Okay, let's watch Stevie balked. Let's watch, guys. Oh, he balked. He balked. He started his wind up and then stepped off. That's a balk. Yeah. Sorry, buddy, you balked.
All right, runner at second now with nobody out this inning. Opportunities for Houston to tack on one more, make it 4-1.
I'm close to watching the Leafs game and I'm a Habs fan. Ooh, that's tough. You must really hate this game.
Down bad.
Yeah. 1 and 2. He fouled off a middle fastball. Okay, so Marner got hit with a stick, but it was a follow through. Oh, okay, so it wasn't. See, that's the gray area in hockey. So if it's a follow through on like what, a shot? Because I know if you're following through on like a stick lift, then that's a high stick. But if it's a shot, it's okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I did see somebody on the ground, like kind of like so. Marner was on the ground.
That was Marner,
and it's
yeah.
Like, well,
Oh yeah,
what am I
true.
gonna
If he's
do?
down
Like,
there, yeah,
like
not.
I
Well,
would
it's
obviously
everyone,
shoot the
everyone
butt.
line up their faces.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bad, you know.
Just take it straight to the
Go
face.
ahead.
Yeah, I dare you. 2-2 on Rogers right now.
The paddle won't help us? Question mark? Question mark? Might need it actually. This is the night for
True.
the paddle.
That's true. Yeah, it's been a minute since we brought the paddle out.
Inside 3-2.
I would anticipate that we're gonna see a shot to the bullpen relatively soon. If this guy gets on, I guarantee they're gonna have somebody up and cooking.
Yeah. Man, when are we going to see the good guys ever again? Might have to pitch him just here because that's ball
There he
4.
is. He's on. I had a feeling that we were gonna walk him there. Like Bassitt was starting to slowly lose command there. You can tell he's getting frustrated too.
Well, I guess the balk didn't matter.
No, the balk did not really matter.
And we are...
And yep, there's the shot to John. Give it a pitch or two, and you're gonna see a shot to the bullpen.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
You're going to get a chance.
Oh,
Yep,
there it
it's
is.
Brendan Little. Okay, let's go Brendan Little.
I like Little deals.
Foul. Yeah, Little having a good year this year. Not gonna lie. Oh, Ottawa's cooking right here. Oh my God, they're trying to find a lane and they shoot it wide. Wow, look at me. DeAndre Diaz, come on. We need a ground ball with this guy. He's off to a terrible start. Actually, DeAndre Diaz is the best thing that ever happened to baseball. He's gonna rip one here. Ooh, that's foul.
0-2.
Close. Okay.
Bassitt at 91 pitches right now. Unless he gets a double play ball, he might not even finish this inning.
Come on. Ooh. Sneaky little backhander by Nylander. 0-2. Bassitt.
Oh, fuck,
Lord.
shit.
Oh, Lord.
That's run.
That's going to be a run.
That's at least a run.
Yeah.
4-1.
Here
And there's
comes
going to be...
Roden. And runner
Wow, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. Oh, and he's at second too.
Yeah, that was a double.
Second and third. Nobody out. It is 4-1. We might be cooked, chat.
We were saying before the game.
We might be cooked.
We were saying before the game, if they lose today, the depressing thoughts are going to come back and the conversation's going to start to change.
Yeah, we might be cooked, chat.
Oh, no.
I think we might be cooked here.
And here's Myers. We got gifted a strike. Don't
Fuck
do
me, man. Like, what is this goddamn... Like, seriously, what is the fucking offense doing?
nothing.
Like nothing, you know, and okay, I get it. Chris Bassitt, he has now given up 4 runs. It might be more, so he's not having his best start today. But one fucking run?
Yeah, one run.
One run
Nathan
off
Lucas.
of Nathan Lucas?
Yep.
Bobichette swinging at air. Guerrero swinging
striking
at
out.
garbage. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Contact from
Andres Jimenez batting third?
Yeah.
Like,
without Satan, and he's struggling to, he'll get better eventually, but we might be out of a fucking playoff race by then. 0-2. 0-2.
we were several games above 500 literally a couple games ago, and we are about to be back at 500.
What's shit is that the offense, we broke this down on the Blue Jays Today show, this Houston offense wasn't doing that good.
Yeah.
We just turned them up, and with our best 2 pitchers. This is what happens when we have not good outings from our 2 best pitchers.
It's like the whole fucking world crashes down.
there we go.
Thank you for
Finally.
gifting us, Myers. Thank you. You did not need to swing at that, but we appreciate you doing so.
Yeah. That was mandatory. Like, yeah, why can't they make more mistakes like we do like that? Why can't we do that?
Better. That's the thing. Yeah, because like we do that shit on the regular.
Oh,
like,
right. Oh, here comes
yeah, it is.
gone.
Sorry, Bassitt. I mean, you're at almost 100.
Yeah. You're gone. Here comes Brandon Little to try and stop the bleeding.
And
All right.
Bassitt could be on the hook for 2 more. We'll see.
If we can stop the bleeding right here, we have 9
that's
outs.
the thing. We are not out of it if no more runs. If
No
more
more runs
runs come in, we're done.
over.
It's
Yeah.
over.
if we could, because yeah, still 3 runs in 3 innings is hard, especially with this fucking offense. That's why we need home runs. Because if we get a bloop and a blast, boom, we're back. We're within 1.
The Blue Clowns are back in town, says Ryan. It's starting to... I'm starting to have those feelings again.
I'm having them again.
You know, I'm having those feelings again. This feels like shades of 2024.
And what shit is like you brought it up earlier. It's not going to get easier. You're going to go on the road against New York, arguably the best team in the American League. And you got to go into Yankee Stadium and beat those guys if you lose this series here.
Yeah, and Boston is now starting to figure it out.
Yep.
They're getting hot. They're going to have more wins than we do by the time we meet them. It's not good.
You have to beat good teams, and you had to beat Houston when they were down.
Not good, man.
You had to beat them.
And that's, you know what, and it pisses me off too about the Seattle series. All right?
Yeah.
The Seattle series actually gives me fits. Like Saturday's game, that
you needed to
that
fucking
was,
get with runners
yeah.
in scoring position. How many fucking times we have runners in scoring position? And you're the home team. You can drive them in,
That's
man.
there was 3 separate opportunities that game to walk off the ball
Yep.
game. Like, how often do you have 3 times to walk off the ball game and then you still lose?
And how often does Yariel Rodriguez give you 2 gem outings? Granted, one of them was actually kind of shaky, but how often does he give you 2 scoreless outings?
Yeah,
You know, or 2 scoreless innings.
You know, it's like the
That never
Sunday. The
happens.
Sunday game doesn't even piss me off because it's like, okay, Easton Lucas isn't that
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
We knew
We knew that
that.
was
You
gonna
know,
come, yeah.
like the game was
Right.
over before it even started. The Saturday game pisses me off.
Yeah, that one we should have won, and this would have hurt a lot less because if we won that series, like okay, maybe we could salvage tomorrow. We're
That's the thing.
supposed to lose
you know,
on
it's
the
like
road.
okay, yeah, like we won that series. We lose this one, not a big deal.
Let's see
but
what
you know,
we do in New York. No, now we have.
okay,
like,
Cam
all right.
Smith, you need to strike out here. You need to strike out, dude.
Yeah, 'cause there's no double play. 2nd and 3rd, 1 out.
Yes, yes, strike
Nice.
out.
Yeah, I would love a strikeout.
Come on, Brandon Little. That's why they brought you in, because your whiff rate is through the fucking roof right now.
Okay, Blue Jays bullpen pretty good at not giving up inherited runners. We're 7th best in the MLB. All right.
That's
All right.
actually that's a
pretty good.
surprisingly good statistic, actually.
Bullpen's actually good when we want them, when we're pitching our good guys. So far. God, I'm going to fucking jinx it.
Yeah, you're both.
There's about to be 6-1 here, folks. Here we go. No, it's in the
Yes,
dirt. Here we go.
yes.
Yeah, that's right. Looking back, Kirky. Ottawa now. Oh, Ottawa. And a shot from the slot. Oh, God. Ottawa trying to score here. Okay. Houston trying to score here. 1-2. Yeah, way in the dirt.
That's
Good block.
way in the dirt.
Kirky with two blocks. Get off your damn knee, Kirk. Bro, listen, as someone who has knee problems, I don't even hate. I would be on my knee too. I don't care. I don't care how much money I'm getting paid. What sport? Like, damn, you want me to play 162 games? I'm on my fucking knee.
2-2 on Smith.
Oh my God, 3 blocks in a row from Kirk.
Just swing, Smith. Just swing. You're pissing me off. Just swing.
All right, you got to challenge him here. He's going to be sitting on it, so get ready.
Swing. Swing the baseball bat.
Come on.
And miss.
Deals. Oh, he went. Challenge. What?
Fuck off, dude.
All right, bases loaded. Altuve walked him.
Show me
Altuve up
the
now.
replay. I want to see if he actually went. That was really close.
Come on, show the replay.
You won't.
Show the fucking replay.
They know it was bullshit.
Show the fucking replay. Okay, now like I said, Altuve's up. Bases loaded.
Yeah, because I was going to suggest, like, okay, if we walk him, not a big deal, because now you get the double play, but it's Altuve, and I just, like, he's one of the few guys in this lineup that is actually cooking.
Yeah, and, yeah, we got to get him. This is garbage. Well, it could be right here.
And
It
obviously
could be
Altuve
garbage
is
time.
pretty fast, too.
Yeah.
All right.
Pitch. Way down
Dude,
low.
little man. We got to be a bit more competitive here.
We aren't really finessing it right now.
No, there's no finesse. Zero finesse. Also, no like power challenge either. It's not like we're pumping them in the zone. What are we doing? We're just throwing it in the dirt for Kirk.
Oh my, we're yanking them, dude.
We are yanking them. This is what I do with my irons.
Yeah.
I just pull them around.
He's pulling the baseball right now. Oh, and we're getting Yoriel. You know the game's over when Yoriel Rodriguez
Waving the white flag, everybody. Waving the white flag. There you go.
2-0 to Altuve. My goodness.
Come on, little.
Oh, we can't write down.
Okay, yeah, and I get it from Altuve.
Yeah.
You're going to take all the way until you see one. Okay, so he let you get away with them. You probably can't do that again. But you do need to get...
But he has literally no command.
No, it's all over the place.
You kind of have to just pump it. You kind of have to pump him. Oh!
Thank you!
He got over aggressive.
Thank you, Jose.
2-2. He swung at a friggin' pitch in the dirt.
He just made a mistake, and we thank him for it. Yeah, Joseph, literally, that's what I feel like I'm at right now. We have to, like, we're just thanking these guys for swinging. Like, please swing at this garbage pitch.
Oh my God! Someone just got body slammed in the Leafs game.
Really?
Yeah. 2-2.
Oh, yeah!
Goodbye, Altuve.
Sit down, loser.
But yeah, in the game, dude, there was a leaf on the back of an Ottawa guy, and he fucking took him and like flipped him over. That's dangerous, bro.
Hockey's a dangerous game.
I know, dude. Hockey's fucked, man. It's actually nuts because we grew up with hockey all our lives, and so we're used to the idea. But it's crazy to think that dudes are flying with fucking blades on their feet at full speed, smashing into each other. Like, this is insane. Shooting this rock directly at your face. Oh, and what up, Alvarez? Like, this is just, what are we doing? You don't have any face masks.
Oh, Alvarez is lost right now.
Look at it. Look at it right here. Look at it right here. Look at this.
Oh.
Fuck. What is this
Jesus.
sport? Oh, we need a strikeout here so fucking bad. We need a strikeout so bad.
Please, Alvarez.
118 people watching right now. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Trying to salvage something. Oh, fuck. Yep. Fly out. Nathan
Thank
Lucas.
God, dude.
Wow, we got out of that jam.
Thank God.
And we're down by 3 still.
Wow. Yeah, all of that to still be down by 3.
We only have 2 hits to their 7.
That's the thing. Like, literally none of this matters if we can't score runs, you know?
This is the same. That's the same thing I've said and you said all last year.
It's like we're hanging on by the seat of our pants, like just trying to survive through the punches.
It's like, all right, offense. We're like battered and bloody. The pitch is out. Offense,
we gave you a chance,
and then
like 1, 2, 3 gone. Pitchers back out.
Yeah, like fuck.
Yeah, at least they scored today. That's true, right?
At least they got Nathan Lucas, dad energy. Okay,
I wonder what's more dangerous of a sport, football or hockey? Like rate of injury and other shit.
I don't know. They're both fucked up, but also like the idea of having things that could slit your throat and kill you on the bottom of your feet flying around is insane.
No, I get that. I do get
with
that.
With no protection, like on your neck.
That's
the scariest thought. Like, it's happened before, obviously, but like
it's very, very rare.
It's very rare, but it's happened a few times. But it's fucking scary. Like, I even think about like that right there, of him flipping over and his fucking skates coming up in the air. Like, what if someone's neck is just right there and clink, cooked?
Everyone's saying football, no question, football. Yeah, I'd have to look at the statistics. That's the thing, right?
Probably rate of injury football, but like, what about like deaths?
Well, people have died on the football field too.
Yeah. How many? I wonder if ChatGPT. How many people have died in both? Jesus Christ.
Shouldn't laugh at that. That's
No, it's
more
bad.
of a
It's
sin.
bad. But it's just a wild question.
So much more brain damage in football. That is, well, there's
And
brain.
hockey,
That's the
too,
thing. There's
yeah.
brain damage in both. I do think there's more in football because it's just the repetitive, like every play type thing. But there's been a lot of hockey players too that like through the years have gotten it pretty bad. 0-1 on Springer. That one's gonna be swung on a miss right there. That's just a heater, dude. That's just a heater.
They don't know. ChatGPT doesn't know. All right, Springer. Oh, yeah, Blanco's still out there. Yeah. Springer's not been doing too bad laying off Blanco's pitches. I mean, he's got a walk today, but he's been doing okay laying off those sliders. Now he's going to fucking strike out on a slider. I just cursed us. See, I laid it off. 2-2.
Most NHL enforcers get CTE. I do
Yeah.
believe it. Like, again, I know that CTE is big in both of those games. It's just like
2-2.
deals.
Yes!
Oh, that's an out.
Oh, my Lord. Right in Pena's glove. Ranging a bit to his left. Yeah, dude, probably the people who get the worst CTE in hockey is like the fucking enforcers on the fourth line. Like
Yeah, just the
fucking
ones that are
goons.
constantly hitting,
And- yeah,
constantly hitting,
and getting in
punching.
fights.
Yeah, like
boom.
obviously, like that's not going to be conducive. I mean, like, it's one of those things where like as time goes on, like they try to make all this technology, like the helmets better and the rules better and all that shit. Deals on Alejandro Kirk. That one's going to be in there for a strike. He just looks at it.
Captain Kirk. What's he gonna do?
But like ultimately, it's just like as time goes on, I think it's just becoming more apparent. Like playing those games at the speed of play that they are played at. When you do it for years and years and years, it's just not healthy for your body.
No.
That's just the way of it. Like
1-1 ground ball.
that
out.
is going to be an out.
Yeah.
Like when
another-
you get, like when you get hit time and time and time again,
Yeah.
it's just not good for you.
No. All right, 2 gone.
Have you seen how massive football players are? Absolutely. They are pretty big, but I mean, again, hockey players are no slouch either. I don't know which side I'm on. I think it could really go either way.
Yeah.
I might say football just because of
Yeah.
like I feel like there is more like just head injuries in general there. But
Did they play more games than hockey? You know,
that's true.
they do play a lot more games.
But lower intensity. At least not in the playoffs. It's quite a
playoffs are
lot.
fucked. Yeah,
Um,
actually, playoff hockey or like I guess NFL playoffs, like in more intensity and more because playoff hockey is different.
Well, I think that like just from on a hurt standpoint, it's still football. Because even though like the intensity is really high in the hockey in the playoffs, you could go a whole game without
walk.
getting hit. We got to walk right there. And even like the enforcers, they might only get like 4 hits a game.
Oh, we getting a wow. Blanco's out of the game.
All right,
we'll take it.
Alan
Thank God.
Roden with the walk,
Thank
the dagger.
God. Wow, Blanco cooked us today though. But how about this? Maybe this will be a closer comparison. A team going all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals, like that 2-month stretch of intense hockey, or the 4 games that a team would go through in NFL football playoffs.
And sorry, are we talking
Like,
about
which one would be more battering to your body? I would probably then say hockey, because that 2-month stretch would be crazy. You guys are playing with like broken bones at that point.
Yeah, no, I do. I certainly hear that.
And it's also 2 months.
The one thing I'm thinking of right now, though, is if I have a game in Buffalo when it's like -20 outside. I don't know. Somebody's got it. Somebody who knows shit will find out the research on this.
I would lean football until it was those parameters. I think I'd rather play 4 games of football than I don't know how many games would be in hockey. Like
if you make a Stanley Cup run, it's got to be like at least
25,
like 20 to 30, right?
20 to 30 games of that. Yeah, actually that is what I'd do. I'd rather play 4 games of football than 25 games of that fucked up hockey.
Do you think that like you in the like your current shape right now would survive either of them?
No. I would be dead.
I don't think that either of us are surviving either.
Listen,
of those.
it depends on my position too in football. Like if I was, let's say,
if you're the kicker, you might be okay.
Yeah, if I was like a cornerback, maybe where it's like I'm the one doing the tackling.
Doesn't change anything, man. I'll tell you, somebody who played that position, it still hurts like a bitch.
Yeah, but I'd play 4 games rather than any position in hockey for 25. I'd rather do that.
You could also just miss your hits too.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have to. Whereas in hockey, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Like I can't escape it. Oh, and we line out again, and that's the end of the inning. Someone passed me the puck. No!
Yeah.
No, don't pass me the puck.
Just like constantly icing that thing.
Yeah,
just like fire. I'm just immediate one-timer. Doesn't matter where I am.
Yeah.
One-timer every time.
I'm giving going every single time. Even if I give a go, it's like someone's coming at me, you know? Okay, well, again, glazed over that inning. Just really quickly, first pitch we lined out. I didn't even see what the fuck that was.
I don't know, man. Again, like the offense is not doing enough to like we haven't. Oh, that's a goal by Ottawa.
Oh, it's tied 2-2.
2-2, and how many minutes left? 5 minutes left.
5 minutes.
Wow, crazy.
Yo, this is way more entertaining, man.
It's just like they haven't actually threatened at all. We still have 2 hits.
Yeah. And 2 walks though.
Wow.
That's terrible. Yeah, how'd they score this goal? Okay, cycle back to the point. Wow, it tipped.
Yeah.
It fucking deflected, man.
Just get some bodies in front.
Damn,
and like
dude. That's been their game plan.
That's the thing, you know, if they're gonna take all those shots, they just want a couple to go in.
And Beacock, who's the Ottawa Sens fan, saying, "Let's go, baby."
Damn.
Rip.
All right, that one could be going to overtime. We'll see. Sounds like Nick has made a business decision or two during his football days.
A business decision or two.
He's like, oh, not gonna make a hit. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, see, the thing is like back in the day too. Like, the worst thing is I'd be going in for a hit, and then like last second I'd be like, oh my god, he's so big, and he's running so fast, and then like I'd let up just a tiny bit. And then they steamroll you.
Yeah.
And you still make the tackle, but it just hurts that much more. So like, if you're doing it, it's either you're going all out, or you're not.
Yeah.
Because it's when you're like half in, half out that it hurts so much. Oh, was that offside?
He might have tipped it when they were offside.
Offside?
Wait, is that true? They're having a timeout.
I think they're looking at it.
Oh, please.
Get lucky.
Also, Yariel Rodriguez is in the game.
Oh, Daniel's
folks,
saying no review.
Daniel's
probably ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Yariel Rodriguez in here right now for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Likely don't have to worry about a 5th starter until the 2nd game of Red Sox series at home.
That's inside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and that's another thing, too. You heard that we are just rocking with the 4-man rotation?
Yeah, because we have an off day Thursday, so we just...
It's going to rock and roll with the 4-man, baby.
Yeah.
1-0 on Paredes.
Yeah, that's a strike.
It's in there for a strike, 1-1.
Okay. Yeah, my brain's starting to tune out of this baseball game right now. Because now we're pitching Yariel. This offense is giving me nothing.
We need something for the offense.
Yeah,
that's all it comes down. I mean, like, how many times have I had to say that today?
Dude, if we only score 1 run in 2 games, this is literally what happened last April when we faced guys. We got no hit, and then we literally followed up with like
it was just downhill ever since. You know,
1-1. That's inside. Ball 2.
2-1.
God, and Yariel too, man. The most just like when he's on, he looks awesome. When he's off, holy fuck.
Yeah, that was really what he was last year too. You know.
Yeah.
It's like some outings look great, and then others were just not it. And
Oh, and
that's
that's cranked and out of here.
That's out of there.
5-1.
5-1. That was like just a missile.
Yep. That
Yeah, this game's
juicy
probably over, team. This game's probably done.
All right, I'm low-key glazing over this game and looking at this game down
Wow.
here, which is the Maple Leafs game. Ottawa's kind of cooking right here, applying some pressure. Okay, we got to clear this puck. Oh, my God, they're applying a lot of pressure.
Dude, we're back to 500.
Yeah, we're back to 500, everybody. We are back to 500.
We are literally back to 500. 12-12.
Yep.
I was feeling so good at 12-8.
Oh, dude, 12-8. That's a luxury.
It was like,
4 games
wow.
above 500.
4 games
4-game losing
above.
streak, just like that, gone.
Bang.
Yep. Guerrero's a disappointment. Now, okay, well. Guerrero's actually overall being okay, but you do need him to hit more home runs, yes. But
Pretty much everyone other... Okay, let me put it this way. Everyone other than Springer right now in the offense is doing less than what I'd hope for them to do.
yeah.
And Miles Straw. Every
Yeah,
other
and
person, though, is doing less than what I'd hope for. And
Yeah.
that's what
That's how it
you're
goes, yeah.
going to get.
You-
1-1 on Pena.
Houston now. Astros out hitting the Blue Jays
Oh.
2-2.
Oh.
That's cranked. And that's
No way,
going to be
that's
off the top of the wall.
Wow.
And,
Hey, can we
oh,
stop him? Oh, you're
and
cooked,
You are
buddy.
so cooked.
Oh, what a play by Alan Roden.
Yeah, that was really good. He played it off the wall beautifully.
Yeah, you're done. What a play by Alan Roden. Good play. Good defense. And we're still down by
Yeah.
4.
Dude, look at how hard this ball was ripped.
I caught the tail end of it, but damn it.
Like it was
quick.
it was like a foot away from a home run too.
Boing.
Like right off the Geico
Oh.
sign and straight to Roden.
Wow, and he just bare hands it. One hopper to Jimenez. Like, beat him by a fucking mile.
Yeah, because the ball got there so quick.
Yeah. Wow. All right. 1 out. Walker's up. This is inside. It's also 2 minutes, 43 seconds left here in the third. What are they reviewing right here? No penalty?
Feel like they're not gonna want to call a penalty
No,
now.
not right
Like,
now. Not when it's tied.
that's like game changer.
Oh, they are reviewing it. Okay, it was going to be a... It would have been a clear as day if it was a delay of game.
2-0 right now on Walker.
I just saw the Ottawa coach say, fuck! Okay, Yariel. Jesus.
3-0. Can't find the zone right now. Yariel has given up 2 extremely hard hit baseballs and might issue a walk here.
Kind of lucky it's even 1 out. You thank Alan Roden for that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, again, it was 1 foot away from being a home run. And thanks, Alan Roden. Not a double. That's
Lord,
another
that's a
hard hit baseball.
destroyed ball.
And that is going to be a double this time.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, Yariel Rodriguez has given up 3 absolute missiles.
I want to know what the exit velocity
That was
were.
105.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I'm pretty sure the one from Pena, that had to be at least 110.
Yeah, that had to be at least, at least. Well, at least 100 for sure. Baseball, Savant. Jesus Christ, guys. Roden this year's MVP for the Jays. I mean, there's some other guys, but he's definitely impressed for what he's capable of doing.
There you go.
Yeah, 102, 108 were the last 2 guys. Pena was 108. Wow. Yeah, this is the other side of the Yariel coin when he's not getting
Everybody
shutouts.
gets 100-mile-per-hour hits.
Oh God, that one's fouled back.
Lana saying ChatGPT saying most experts would say professional football takes the edge. Yeah, I get that. That makes sense to me. If you've seen somebody like TJ Watt coming at you full force,
It does hurt.
that would hurt a lot. 0-2 on Rogers.
Deals inside. True No Stronger Free saying, oh my, well, drinks on me, boys. Have a good night with a $13.99 dono. Thank you. W's in chat for True North Strong.
W's in the chat, man. You make it worthwhile. Wow. This is a depressing ball game.
I hate it. Like this is literally the worst. And we got the call. Lucky. We got lucky. Yariel has been getting some pretty lucky outs. Well, not lucky. Lucky for him that he has Alan Roden in left field. And lucky for him he's got an umpire behind the plate that just said, let's get this game over with. 500 ball, folks. You know what? Show the fuck up here in the top of the 8th. Just show the fuck up. Let's all just say, oh, wow. That was an ugly. Diaz is sucking. You know he's got a hit. W to you guys. W to you. We're here just suffering. 2 minutes left in the 3rd period. Ottawa in the offensive zone. Yariel. Oh, Ottawa. They're looking for a shot right here. Ooh. Oh my God. Also, we popped it up.
I know. I was looking at that too. That looked like it could have gone in.
Oh, yeah.
And that is 3 outs right there. So Yariel Rodriguez, after giving up a home run and then a couple other hard-hit baseballs, gets out of it. Again, run means nothing if you're not going to end up putting up some of your own, which I kind of doubt the Blue Jays will at this point.
Who's even up? I think it's bottom 2 guys and then top. Oh.
Did they just score?
No. I think Storlow's made a save.
Oh, wow.
But
also, true aspect, you could definitely be onto something right there, man. There's a high probability that the Jays will be close to the bottom of the East this time next week.
God.
Yeah, because, like, let's face it, right? We got a tough matchup tomorrow. Because what's tomorrow again? It's
I don't know the pitcher.
fuck. Yeah, like I remember though being like, oh, it's gonna be tough
because it's gonna be Bowden.
Hold up. Yeah, so it's right. So it's Bowden against Gusto, who are both like off to effectively the exact same start. So again, like no gimmies. Like tonight was supposed to be your gimme.
This was the gimme one,
and that's just not the case at all.
I said in my Betway fee clip, I'm like, yo, like I don't care what anyone says. Like this is an absolute lock of a win.
Yeah, that's you clowned us.
I literally was like, you're gonna clip this. I know people are gonna clip this. Feel free to go find it and clip it, guys.
And then so the weekend you got the Yankees, which we know is going to be tough, especially in Yankee Stadium.
Oh my God, this game's getting crazy right now.
And then it's back to Toronto for the Boston Red Sox. So I mean, if we lose tomorrow and then lose the series to the Yankees,
that's bad.
That's like yeah, you're right.
Bad.
We're a bottom feeder.
So if we lose tomorrow and then let's say we grab 1 from the Yankees, that means in the last 3 series we're what, 2-7? Yeah, that's what that means. That's how
we
you
would be
out.
13-15.
Wow.
Just like that. We are bad again.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Brian Abreu. This guy's really good at baseball. You know what? I'm going to stop looking at the opposing guy's ERA because it actually doesn't matter. None of it matters. It's just like, how are we going to look? None of this fucking shit matters.
All right, it's Ernie Clement, then Nathan Lucas, and then it's top of the lineup. That's a strike. Also, going to overtime is Toronto and Ottawa, so I guess that will be a nice little thing to watch while we bleed out here in the Blue Jays game.
0-1 on Ernie.
He did not go. But fuck off.
You know what?
And Ernie,
that's fine.
Ernie literally looked like his lungs just collapsed when he heard that was a strike call.
Just whatever. It's 5-1.
God, so I'm making a video for tomorrow, and I was gonna do just on updates. Maybe I still do, but my goodness, this is abysmal. I just vent. Ernie fell down.
Just hurt himself?
And he fouled off his foot.
Oh God.
Oh, he's up.
Okay, you're up. Yep. You're good. Hurt for a while. Walk it off.
Stings.
Walk it off, kid. Oh yeah, it still stings. It hurts. We know.
Yeah. All right, Ernie's back in the box. 0-2. It's True North's favorite guy. I think he's going to ground out or do something here because he just said dang or strikeout.
Might have been just for the injury, you know. 0-2. Meanwhile, Pete Alonso is going insane mode. Remember when we could have had that guy? Remember when I said that guy was my #1 target all offseason, other than Juan Soto, of course? Oh, yeah, that's a strikeout. Yeah, that's a strikeout.
All right, you're gone. Okay, 5 more outs for the Blue Jays to get 4 runs. Yeah, right.
Yeah, at least we gave Vladdy 500. Yeah.
I still like the Vladdy.
I still like it too. Yeah, it's just like
it's gonna always like people are always gonna like weekly attach us being bad to Vladdy getting paid money, and that's just unfortunate because Vladdy doesn't control the rest of the 1 through 9.
Vladdy does need to play better. You're not wrong about it, team. But
so does everybody else. And
everybody else does.
And again, like Vladdy's not that far off from being what we expect him to be, you know. And like at least he's not like batting like 150 and
yes,
you know,
he's
not
still
getting on
doing
base and
he's still doing good.
Yeah. He's still
just not good enough for the level of contract.
Yeah, like if he was doing good and then we had actual good other players around him, like maybe we score some more runs.
Totally.
You know? He's getting on base for fucking nobody. Nobody's driving him in.
Andres Jimenez, bro.
Yeah, batting 189 at our #3 spot. Like that's stupid. 1-1. That's fouled away. 1-2.
Pete didn't want to come here. No, I know he probably he ultimately he wanted to go to the New York Mets. That's fair. I get it. Nothing we really could do. It's just sucks. That's it. It just sucks.
1-2 outside. 2-2. I want the hockey game back.
And our guy that we did get, like Anthony Santander, I get it. He's a slow starter, but
just sucks when it's like everyone else is also fucking slow starting.
You were supposed to come and save us. Oh shit.
Lord, Lucas. That's another strikeout. Swings at something on his back foot. 2 outs. Lord.
Why do we still have Lucas on the team? He's the only guy who scored a run today.
And also, once Dalton Varsho's back, like
he will probably go.
It's either him or Barger. Like Barger's basically sitting on the bench every game. Where's Barger? Also, Bichette's up 0 for 3 tonight. It looked pretty bad tonight, honestly. That's a strike. Bobo. Where are the boom booms?
There's no.
Where are the boom booms, bro?
Imagine it's like end of May and we're still playing that and it's a 0.
Just oh my lord, what a terrible swing. 0-2. Are you even trying, Bo?
Bro, like it genuinely looks like sometimes this guy is not trying.
I know. This is a very ironic graphic. 7th inning later, 360 batting average. Like, oh, but maybe he'll do something here. He's gonna fucking chase when I know it.
Oh, he gets it.
Oh, of course. And we're just hitting it right at people, man. We can't find a fucking grass to save our life. We can't find any grass, man.
Granted, there's no reason as to why you should swing at that pitch ever.
No. That's Bo Bichette. That's Bo Bichette. He did put some good, you know, he put a flare on it. All right, we got basically 1 inning left, everybody, because we're not scoring runs. All right, time to play it. Time to play it. Wow, it's not even playing. Let me try that again. Let me try that again, y'all.
This is garbage. This is garbage. This is garbage.
What are we watching right now? What happened? Come on, wake the hell up, man. Like, seriously. Obviously not this game. This game's a wash. Where the fuck is this offense, dude? Why are we all of a sudden so cold? Like, we were off to a great start. Why did we get so cold all of a sudden? Remember when Bo would barrel the ball? Good times. 10 hits to R2. Where is the offense? Holy shit. All right, Florida getting some reps in. Yeah, Lucas might be hitting cleanup tomorrow for real, man. What happened? Where did we go? Where did any Blue Jay get on the flight to Houston? Where are they? Where's Kevin Gosman? Where's Bassitt? Where's the entire offense? Where are they?
Yeah, this sucks.
Okay, here's Fluharty.
Yes, Fluharty in here to save the day. 0-1 on Jake Myers. Dude, remember when, like, after a week, you know, I brought it up, and, you know, a couple other people started bringing it up. It's like, oh, you know, like, we're doing okay, but no home runs. And everyone was like, they'll come.
Yeah.
It's gonna come.
You would think after 2 more weeks of ball, they would come.
Like, we're almost a month in.
Yeah,
It's the 22nd. The first game was what, the 27th?
Yeah, this is our 24th game right now.
Yeah.
For perspective. Like, we have 100 and after this, we'll 138 games left.
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. So still lots of time, but
let's go.
also, like, when are they going to come?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, what if you put in perspective, what's the percentage of the season that we've played? Quick maths. Oh, there you go.
There you
Fluharty.
go, Fluharty. Nice one.
Okay. Yeah, quick maths.
Strong Caesar incoming, says True North Strong and Fee. Respect, dude. Respect.
Look, we've played 15% of the game so far. That's
Wow.
actually a chunk.
Well,
Like, that's a chunk.
and so far we're perfectly even
Yeah.
after today.
Which again,
Whoa, Jesus.
is not bad, but what makes it shittier is knowing that you're playing like shit going into a very tough series against the Yankees.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not like we're getting unlucky here and losing. Like,
No,
we're kind of
we're
getting
not
lucky
competing.
and winning.
We're not we're not competing. Like, the last, well, yeah. Okay. The last 3 losses have been uncompetitive baseball games. You could argue
Houston, you can sit Josh down. You're not going to need him.
you're not-
You-
yeah, you're
I mean, like, that's cute. I appreciate that. But
you're not. You're
you
not.
can rest.
That's upstairs. Yeah, the first loss of this losing streak was the one where we went to extras.
Yes.
We
yeah.
actually had a chance. We didn't. But the last 3 have just been. It's like that game killed us.
That game was horrendous.
Yeah. That game was good up until the extras games. Like the extra innings.
Yeah, but that just can't happen.
No.
You know? You can't have 2 opportunities, you know, with a guy starting at second to walk it off
Yeah.
and just not come up. That's crazy.
2-2. Wow.
Swing and a
Fluharty's
miss.
getting-
Fluharty is getting angry, taking this game personally.
He's trying to get himself not 4 up, 4 down rolls here. How has Fluharty been? I didn't look at his stats. Is he?
Jose Altuve.
You know what? Shout out Mason Fluharty. He has a 2.35 ERA and a WHIP under 1.
All right.
Shout out.
A
a
lefty
strike.
that's potentially usable.
Actually, like ever since his first outing got blown up.
Yeah.
Wow, actually shout out.
All right. So quietly. I mean, the reason we don't think about him is because, you know, most of the times he comes in these moments.
Yeah, and he cleans
So-
up. That's look at that pitch. That's
Yeah.
actually a good pitch.
I'm about it.
Please don't get blown up and let me jinx you here, because I
Yeah,
can't
for
tweet
real.
about this fucking guy. But he hasn't given up a run since April 4th, which he gave up 2 runs, and that's it. Like, shout out.
0-2 on Altuve.
0-2. Strike this guy out. Ooh, he only
Fell
wanted
someone
to.
back.
He's been better than advertised, to be honest. Yeah. Dude, like, cool. No slug Jays.
Panthers are putting up numbers right now.
The Toronto Blue Balls. 0-2. Every year, man. Hey, give me that. 3 strikeouts
Hell
for
yeah.
Mason Fluharty, man. Let's go.
All right, going in to the top of the 9th right here. Is that? Are they actually?
Wow, they're actually bringing it. Maybe he needs work.
Or is that? Because they looked, yeah, they looked very similar, the two guys. So.
Oh, okay.
It was either this guy named Wells or Josh.
Wow.
Either way, it does not matter.
Shut up, Mason Fluharty, man. I'm low key liking you. I'm liking you a lot. I'm liking you a lot. But still doesn't change the fact our offense can't score a goddamn run.
Yeah, none of that matters when
Nope.
can't get anything. Fluharty with more strikeouts than Bassitt. What happened to this team that I love? I don't know. Just pain. It's all pain. Diamondbacks would be cool, Oxen. Cubs also cool. Yeah, that could be a wagon. I mean, personally, like, you know, I think Detroit feels like a good team to root for.
Yeah.
Right? They're on the up and up. Could win the division. Honestly, could have a shot at, you know, going all the way.
LCS,
Like, yeah, going all the way to World Series. Probably any AL team's gonna get spanked in the World Series.
Oxland saying Dodgers today. You know how much I wish I grew up a Dodger fan at
like,
this point?
you guys don't understand. Like, not even just from a fan standpoint, from a financial standpoint. If we grew up an LA Dodger fan, shit would be different.
Yeah. We're laughing.
We've
watched Dodgers channels before Ohtani and after Ohtani. Astronomical.
They were already
increase.
huge. Like,
yeah, already huge
even,
to begin with.
Yeah. Oh, this is not Josh Hader. It is Josh Hader. Oh, shit. My bad. All right. Again, doesn't matter.
He's got his haircut. Okay, Hader.
Yeah, 9 games
clean us
in,
up?
and he is doing great. He had a bit of a down year last year. Still good, but,
Yeah.
like, down for him.
Let's go, Vlad. Doing so good. Doing so good.
Come on, Vlad.
Let's do something crazy.
Yeah, like, what if we just, like, actually came back and won? You know?
Would we take back everything we said?
I might.
I
For a
might.
moment, anyways.
Yeah, because I mean, hell, the offense. Because that means I find it hard to believe we string together a comeback. We'd have to hit some fucking homers, and we do it off Josh Hader.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I take back everything we said.
Yep. That changes quite literally everything.
3-0, Vlad, you better be taking all the way because your solo homer isn't going to do anything here, Vlad. And he's
Yep.
Okay, there you go. 3-1.
Hater is overkill. Maybe he's just the right thing that we need, Laura.
Yeah.
Maybe he comes in and blows it.
Oh,
shit.
Inside fastball misses.
Okay.
And maybe, like, also, too, we don't know this, like, maybe he hasn't pitched in a while and they need to get him in some work. It's close enough, you know. Just get some work in.
I'm looking forward to trading everyone, says Mr. Macmillan.
Oh,
fucking
foul tip
hell,
strikeout. Well, I had hope when we were 3-1 or 3-0, excuse me.
Yeah, me too.
Then we struck out.
Then it was just 3 straight fastballs.
You're like, you know, why am I dancing around him?
Like, look at this.
I can't hit homers.
Right
I got a
down the
4-run
middle.
lead.
Right down the middle.
Yeah, I got a 4-run lead. What am I doing? Let's throw him a fastball down the middle.
Right down the middle, and I'm gonna foul tip it.
Oh, the Leafs game's back, everyone. 1 out.
I'll be honest, Mr. McMillan. I am not looking forward to the like trade everyone thing, man. Like I was like, okay, we can do that last year. The
Yeah.
first time that we'd ever been in that situation.
Yeah.
With having this channel, and I was like, all right,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
No,
I would much rather be buying this.
Yeah.
I would be talking about buying pieces.
I mean, that's why we signed Vlad. That's the strike there, 101. That like I want to buy, and I want to buy big too. Let's buy big. Let's go crazy.
Vlad 1 home run in the last 126 at bats.
That's not good. Keep the stream on for the.
Oh, that is
Find some grass.
foul.
No. Keep the stream on for the Leafs. Honestly, it's no. I can't. We shouldn't do that, my man. 'Cause here's the thing, like we're a Blue Jays channel, you know. Blue Jays channel. I'm going to sit in comfortably sad watching the end of the Leafs game. You know, you know.
Maybe even more sad, depending
Even
on the
more
result. 1-2 on Jimenez. And that's a strikeout.
Strikeout.
They just can't hit his fastball.
No.
And I mean, I get it. It's
You
Josh
can't.
Hader, like, but it's not like they can hit anyone's fastball.
Remember last year too? That was a big conversation that we just couldn't hit fastballs as a team.
Yep.
And now,
Nothing has changed.
yeah, like what? I have to look at the stats and everything, but I want to know, like, you know, what's our pitch of choice here? What do we?
We get
attacking?
the most high velocity fastballs
Right.
in baseball.
Right.
I know that.
All right. So we're just getting on.
So, I mean, it's very possible that teams are like, oh, these guys can't hit this.
Yeah.
It's attack.
Dude, he just threw another fastball down the middle of the
Yeah,
swing.
yeah, and Springer just missed completely.
What are we doing? I get it's Josh Hader, and he has a really deceptive delivery because he pulls it all the way back
Yeah.
there and then throws it like last minute, like.
No,
slings
again,
it
like
out.
the guy's filthy.
That's why it's Josh Hader.
But yeah.
Again,
like,
we have to beat good pitching, and we're 0-2 right now on Hader. Jimenez is our cleanup bat. No, Jimenez is our 3-hitter. George is our cleanup bat. 0-2. Check swing. We got lucky. Yeah, third, yeah.
yeah, having Andres Jimenez third is actually still nuts to me.
Yeah, we can't be having Andres Jimenez bat third in this lineup, man. Oh, yeah, I'm getting some updates. This could be it, everybody. George Springer, maybe. I'm going to guess he strikes out on a fastball. Oh, no, he puts it in play. Respect.
Oh, there you go.
Some respect on his name. That's going to be a fly out to right field, and that is the ball game. Blue Jays fall back to 500 after losing 4 in a row. They scored 1 run today, and that was off of a Nathan Lucas home run, a solo shot. Hey, who said we can't hit home runs? We hit 1. And that was it. That game sucked, everybody.
That was terrible. That was almost as bad as yesterday. Like,
Yeah.
you show up like this tomorrow, you are gonna get swept. And don't even let me begin on what's gonna happen in New York if you're playing like this. You gotta learn to fucking swing the baseball bat, boys.
You gotta
you
learn to hit pitchers' mistakes, man. Like,
2 goddamn hits. You're never gonna win like that.
What's the game plan too? Like, for me too, what was the game plan? What was the pitches they look? And you know Joe's pissed off, dude. I can tell whenever they go back to the studio, the home hardware studio, Joe is pissed and's got something to say. Well, that's the game, everybody. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hit the like, smash the subscribe button. More content on the way, as you know. And as always, go Jays, go!